thought it'd spice things up, you know.
I love it. Oh,
Hey,
don't let
it's live.
the camera
I
fall.
thought it'd spice things.
Oh my God, we're live.
Yeah.
Yay! It worked.
Oh, that was annoying.
It wasn't me. It wasn't Streamlabs. It was YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
So
It,
the same thing's been happening to me for the last sort of couple of weeks. If my stream cuts out on my channel, you literally have to try and launch Streamlabs and YouTube at the same time, trying to make them work together ever since they've been moving over to the beta.
I don't know what it was. I don't know. Literally, I have no idea what it was.
I have a question.
Go on.
If a video has been demonetized, does that mean it's not delivered anymore?
It's not what anymore?
No, it just
Delivered.
no, it just means that you
Oh, no,
can't
it
get
just
the ad
means-
revenue on it.
Okay, because I find something strange. For the over the last 2 hours, the number of views has not happened. Like, has not moved one view. And I know people have watched it because they've been commenting on Facebook. And I can see, like, the live viewers shows views
Hang
being
on.
watched.
Yeah, but
Facebook's views don't count.
no,
Right.
but they've watched the video on YouTube. But saying that, I went into my analytics before, and because I'm me, I logged in with my Neil James account last night and basically watched 8 hours worth of my stuff on Crypto Cruising. I haven't not one minute of watch time has been added.
Of course, it doesn't. Not on your own channel.
No, I watched Crypto Cruising off Neil James.
Oh, gotcha.
But not-
it's still connected to the same account, correct? It's not under a different email address.
No,
So, like, I have
it's
3
completely
YouTube
different.
accounts.
You can't have 2 YouTube accounts on one address.
Yes, you most certainly can. I have 3.
Well, I haven't. They're all under different emails. So it would count, and the problems I've been having going live then, that would show that YouTube must be having problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, you know how, like, you can see live how many people are actually watching? And, like, so it shows for the last 60 minutes. If you count it all up, it's over 40 people have viewed it. And the number of views on the actual things has not moved not one view.
We need to...
Ah, it's Hard Knocks.
Oh, it's not.
It's the hard knock life for us.
No,
Life for us.
that's gonna be going through my head all night.
Now we've got Scotland in the building.
Scotland and England.
I need to
You fucking Sassenach bastards!
Oh, God, we got 2 cussing people from Europe.
I need to
At least I can afford a headset that's not broken.
Oh, I can hear the mic delay now.
I don't even know what the hell you just said.
you don't want to be listening to it through YouTube, mate, or we're going to have an RPM.
I'm gonna turn the sound off on YouTube because it's echoing.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a smart idea.
That's what Matt did.
So,
Yeah, Matt was here the whole time.
That's
There you
so much better. I can actually hear you now. It's not echoing.
go. Yeah, there you go.
and just to let you know as well, they are still skirts. I don't care whether you call them kilts or not. They're still fucking skirts.
If you stand up, what do you have on?
T-shirt.
Me?
No,
Me.
You really want me to stand up?
I'm wearing trousers.
Should we put subtitles underneath him for you guys?
Uh-oh. Neil. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Phil
Ew.
did.
Yuck.
Phil
Is
did.
it really that difficult to understand?
No.
No, I'm
We're
used to
just
it.
giving you shit. Hey, Car Galaxy's in the chat. Hey, Car Galaxy.
What up,
Hey,
Kev?
Pat Jawwall. Hey, Kathy Fit. Hey, Gear Vlog.
Right, so before we start, I need to show you all something, right?
You already showed us.
I think it was that sort of stream.
But before I show you it,
Wow.
I need you all to mute your mics.
Okay.
Because I want everybody on the stream to hear what I'm about to put out without people deciding to just talk over it like
Right.
we all normally do. So,
Zip it up.
I'll shut up.
And I don't know if any of you have seen this, and I don't know if anyone on the stream has seen this either, but this got sent to me before, and I need the stream, and I need you guys to let me know if, in fact, I can't watch the stream, but if you guys can tell me whether the people on the stream can hear it or not. So I'll start it now.
I was in Poundland today, stalking up
I'm trying to adjust the camera so that...
and I found
I
something.
can't turn the volume up, that's as...
It's actually a dolly. Now, I'm not really the sort of dolly type of person, but this one caught my attention because it's apparently
Oh,
called
I've seen this before.
Yeah, mute your mic, buddy. Mute your mic.
Right. So apparently her weapon of choice is a flamethrower, and seriously, that doesn't really look the type, does she? So I thought I actually really want to find out what this flamethrower she has looks like. Ooh. Instructions, little pink instructions. That's nice. Here she is. So I don't actually see a flamethrower yet. She's got little pink shoes. Let's stick them on her. Right. So we'll stick them on just to make her look the part. Oh, maybe we just won't. So anyway, what does it say? Made in China for the Togimi Fushita Toy Company. Authorized Flamin' Pussy's Power Girl merchandise. Fanny Flambeau is the flamin' hot leader of the Smokin' Pussy Gang. Special power, shooting flames to vanquish her foes. This must be some Japanese program. Well, obviously Togima Fushita is a Japanese company, so it doesn't really surprise you, does it? To activate a flamethrower, place her face down with her arms outstretched and head in the ground. Then raise her thighs above her head as shown. What? Right. So arms outstretched, face down, and okay. That's not dignified. That's not flamethrower. That's vanquishing her foes with sex. Lift her skirt. Oh, for God's sake! Lift her skirt to expose the flamethrower, and light it, while maintaining a safe distance from the area directly behind her. You don't. Maximum Smokin' Pussy Girl power. You don't. It's a toy. Her skirt's gone on fire. I don't know if that's what's supposed to happen. Shit. What the fuck is that about? Seriously? I'm not sure how much. Right. What the?
That's had nearly 4 million views on YouTube. You can unmute now. It's nice to know Christina was watching it.
I know. I just want to know how I can relate it to real estate.
Or the 4th of July coming up.
I wonder how I can make that into my next video, because apparently
At first, I was like...
it works.
At first, I was like, why is a grown man, like, reviewing a toy? Like, why? Why has a grown man got a toy? And then, as you followed it, I just thought it was fucking hilarious. I did. I thought it was brilliant.
Want your sparks to fly? Buy this home. I don't know if I could put a firecracker there. I think that sounds dangerous.
Shima.
You may want to.
I was going to emulate what the doll did, but I think that might be taking a little too far.
You may want to ask Matt first to see if it's seedy.
Oh, Matt, like really? My 80-year-old parents thought it was cute, so I'm not worried about Matt's review of my video. I'm just not.
I mean, to be fair, you showed the. I've just realised that there, David Gibson was muted. It just made me laugh that you showed from your knees down, the top of you up. That was the like. I've seen more naked while I've been bowling.
I know, but whatever. And like, this is how much I do not. I watched that video and I'm like, from like trying to look from the outside, and it was. Don't get me wrong, it was definitely a play on words, but I just don't think I did anything that was gross at all. So
There's on that on Channel 5.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen worse on the evening news, and I've seen worse in commercials. So I'm just like, I'm just not. I don't give a shit that it's not advertiser friendly. I don't give a crap that it was demonetized. I just don't want them to not deliver it.
But why wouldn't it be advertiser friendly, and why would it be demonetized? Because let's be honest, if you can take, you could go on a beach now in, any YouTuber could go on a beach and do a vlog on a beach. Casey Neistat could be on a beach and there'd be girls walking past in a bikini showing off more flesh than you.
Because it had the word naked in it.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
but in the legalese term, it's an actual legal term.
How many views did that video have on it whilst you were looking at it?
The last time I saw it, it's been stuck at 440 for the last 2 hours.
Alright, so when I clicked onto it, it said 447, and now it's gone back down to 440. So
I think YouTube's going through issues, and I really do.
yeah, they've been adding in loads of different features. I mean, Charlie, because we saw Charlie came onto my stream. He said, "Have you seen this new thing that you can do with your CTR?" And now you can actually see like all your videos listed from like the most click-through ratio all the way down through impressions and everything else. And then the new one they put in, I think it's for anybody with 1,000 subscribers plus. You can see how many people have actually pushed notifications on your channel. So they're messing around with all these bits and pieces behind the scenes, and it's causing problems between each thing, I think.
I just think that YouTube today is going through some major problems, and I really do.
Yeah, I've actually pulled up like the YouTube Studio and looked at like a video, how many views it's had, and I've seen it drop a couple numbers from what it was. So.
Yeah, I thought mine was doing that.
I don't know. I just think YouTube's got issues at the minute. It really, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything anyone's doing wrong, or there's nothing anyone do about it. Because, I mean, I just had like 20 attempts to go live, and it wouldn't go live.
I mean, I wasn't getting hundreds of views anyway, but when I checked and then I checked again, like you were saying, I definitely saw a difference.
Well, I have a subscriber inconsistency too, so I mean, like, you go on one app, it says one thing, you have another app, and then I can see from my emails how many people have subscribed to me today, and that number has not changed on my channel at all too. So I'm like, how could I gotten 15 subscribers today, and it only has moved 2 on my channel, which is weird.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, my views haven't changed because I wanted to push over a certain limit today, so I set mine up last night to watch from another channel. It's shown, it hasn't shown 1 minute, and it was like between 7 and 9 hours of, because I just left it running continuously. But not 1 minute has changed. I just think YouTube's got an issue. They definitely got an issue today.
But it was moving. It was moving all day, and like I said, it like the last 2 hours, it has not moved one. And you can see the actual, the graph that shows how many people are actually watching at that time. And it was like 215, 215, and I'm like, how come the number 440 hasn't changed?
52 seconds ago, somebody tweeted to Team YouTube, "Stop being gay."
Well, they
What
get
does
that.
that have to be? Well, that has to, because they have all those you know.
There must be. Is there anything on the Team YouTube Twitter itself saying that they're going through issues? Because I'm fully expecting tomorrow that to be like 30 attempts at going live. Will this channel get closed down tomorrow for repeat content? Because we went live so many times.
Well.
Matthew B is in the building.
What's up, guys?
Hang on.
How are you on your judgmental throne today?
You got your fucking panties in a wad. Will you stop it?
I have music ready and everything.
Do you? What, are you playing like the Death March, the Imperial Death March or something?
I'm just gonna sit back and just let you two in the corner have at it.
Nothing to say.
What's
and I'm
that?
sure he has nothing to say either.
Who?
You.
No, seriously. Like, and I guess I do want to say one thing. I thought the video was great, Christina. It's a great video. It's a really good video. It was well captured, good information.
Do you get far?
Did I get far?
Yeah, pedaling backwards.
Oh shit! Oh, shit. But that doesn't change my stance. Like I'm not shocked at all it was demonetized. I would have flagged it for demonetization myself. If I had been the manual reviewer, I would have done the same thing.
Do you think anything gets manual
do you
reviews?
realize it's a legal term, right? Naked ownership is a legal term. So
I totally get it. I totally
and
get
if you
it.
like, if anybody like literally watched it for 1.5 seconds or read the description at all,
Right.
yeah, I mean like that. It shouldn't even like I have an attorney on there discussing exactly what that term is.
Maybe
I would
It was
like
demonetized before. It was demonetized before I even had a thumbnail in it. It was immediately demonetized. It's the word naked.
that just shows me that it's YouTube's bots that are just going bang. There must be somewhere that you can just go, right, I'm going to appeal this because this is wrong.
I did.
She did. That's what I'm saying. Is you've already gone through the manual review process, which means a human being watched the video, looked at the thumbnail, reviewed everything, and still came to the conclusion that it's not advertiser friendly. I would have done the same thing. And again, when you look at it, you go, okay, it's a good video, but the fact that you are naked,
I'm not naked.
well, doesn't
I'm
matter.
not naked.
That is the connotation.
So
we understand what
stupid.
we're doing here.
You know what? Let me just explain something to you. Do
Yes.
you know that the AI, that every single time I make a face like this,
Right.
every single time I
Right.
get the racy up
Yes.
5.
100%.
That is stupid. That
It's
is
not,
stupid.
though. Christina, okay. And this is why this is a really good conversation. Okay, this is such, and we've had
If a
this
fucking
conversation.
guy does it, there's no problem. A girl does it, oh, she's wanting to suck something.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
Christina,
retarded.
welcome to the fucking internet, dude. Like, I'm sorry, but this is the way it is. Okay, so we've had this conversation
A few times.
so many times, and when it comes down, okay, and it's the conversation of female streamers, right? Female streamers. The vast majority of female streamers, for some odd reason, decide, yes, exactly as Hybrid is doing it, very low cut blouses, very revealing clothes. And I'm not saying they're bad streamers. I'm not saying they're bad gamers. What I'm saying is sex sells. And the female populace, as well as the male populace, knows this. I'm just saying. So when, and Christina, you just proved it. Like, you proved the stereotype that most female streamers have been railing against, who are actually trying to do something, is that I can gain as much of an audience by not showing cleavage, by just through my personality and whatnot. But if you look at your last 5 videos,
I promoted the
Holy
shit out of
shit.
this video, though. Let me just explain to you. This morning, I went through and I promoted the shit out of this video more than I've ever done any other video. I mean, I'd never have done what I did today, which was like, I went out and tweeted it. I tagged people on Facebook. I wrote a blog post.
Right.
I mean, I've never did what I did today. I drove a lot of external traffic to that.
okay. which is good, because I'll be very interested to see how it continues to trend, right? So just in the span of, I think I went through my judgmental self or whatever it was and offended your sensitivities like at about 4 o'clock today. Okay, so between 4 p.m. and 9, that's 5 hours, this video has garnered an additional 100 views. Christina, look at the rest of your channel. Okay?
Right.
Look at the rest of your videos,
never,
right?
like, did email promotions.
Hold on. And that's good. That's great. That's wonderful. Maybe it's working. Maybe that's part of it. We'll only know as you start seeing your traffic sources start to increase. What I'm looking at is just some very basic data right now, what's available to us. Okay. You don't have one video in the past month that has performed at this rate. In fact, hold on. No, let me go further back.
It's going to be double up by tomorrow.
Let me go 4 months. No, hold on. Let me keep going. 5 months. You don't have a single video that has performed this well. Now, maybe the topic of naked ownership, a singular law that's only in Louisiana, in the entire continental U.S. is driving that much traffic. But Christina, you're a smart cookie. You know for a fact it has nothing to do with some weird fucking real estate law in Louisiana.
I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is those came from me pushing it to,
Possible.
email. No, it's not possible, because look at all the people that commented. They're all the people that I pushed it to. They're not people that I've never seen before. They're people that I put it in front of their face.
Right. So why would you do that to this specific video and not every video you do?
Because it was for another person's channel. That guy Paul Rabelais is an attorney here in the area, and I'm trying to get more people from Louisiana to my channel.
Okay.
I think you're going to wake up tomorrow and YouTube has tweeted out that there is problems. And they have basically admitted that they're trying to fix the problems. I think you're going to wake up tomorrow or sometime tomorrow daytime, and you're going to look on the video and it'll be like 1,200, 1,500, 2,000 views. I think it will. I think whatever is going on with YouTube right now, and yeah, they're not going to look into the fact that it's being demonetized because they've got all manner of shit going on right at this present moment. So nothing's fucking working. I'm surprised we're still live.
Yeah.
But I just
the tweet I found for you was all about the live stream.
Yeah.
Actually, basically, they're having issues. They've had issues for the last couple of weeks. So losing views and not being able to stream straight away, it's all part of the YouTube crap that is. This is moving over to Studio Beta.
Yeah.
Moving all of this stuff over to a brand new system that they're still setting up is going to cause problems.
And the worst thing is, as well, is they're not just setting it up; they're adding more to it. Rather than just go, right, okay, we've got Creator Studio Classic and we got Creator Studio, the new fucked up studio. We're just gonna cross everything over, make sure everything works, then we'll add all the little fucking bells and whistles to it. No, they've done half the job, then they're adding shit to it. It's like, just get the fucking get whatever you've got to do to it to get it working first. Get that working, then start adding things to it. But I think right today especially, I think you're gonna wake up tomorrow, Christina, and it'll have gone crazy. I think you guys are gonna go, Jesus, have I just had like 1,000 views on a video in an hour?
The only
On this video?
The only other time that's happened to me was that wood wall video. I had like, a couple hundred one day, and then the next day I had another couple hundred, and then all of a sudden it was 1,000, and then it was 2,000, and I think it's over 30,000 now. When I did that at Christmas, that wood wall one. Well,
my that happened to me with mainly with the Dogecoin video. We left Liverpool. I posted it. By the time we got to Wales, and the time we got to South Wales, it was on like 8,000 views, and I was like, "Holy fucking what the shit's gone on here?"
Yeah,
You're like,
something happened to my Defiance video. That was the first one that I'd seen like a major influx of people watching my content. It started at like 2,000. I went to bed, woke up, it was at 10,000, and it just kept going. It was like, but it's a shit video. But YouTube,
Hopefully, this one will be the next one that goes big.
I hope so too. I like when you're working on something really hard.
I literally sat there for 2 days, and I've got 8 pages.
Oh man!
It's like it's
something.
a.
I mean, the one that I'm getting hundreds of views on, I think it's a shit video, but it's the one video that seems to be getting all the views. So
Well, the one video I hate more than anything is about friggin' dogs.
Hey.
They all have dogs and they all pee in the house.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if like I said to Matt earlier today, if anything could take over that video, I don't care anything. If as long as my claim to fame is not fucking dog pee, I'll be a happy camper.
Christina Smallhorn, the Lady of Pee.
The dog pee lady.
The
you know?
dog piss lady.
Yeah.
I need
When
something.
you have a video like that that's really doing well,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
what do you
Yeah. Yeah.
do? You go back and change up the cards? Are you not supposed to do that? You know, what can you do to make that video that's going so well steer people to your other videos?
Yeah, you don't want to be the dog piss lady.
Well,
My whole
it's-
thing
it's
is
a
that
bit,
I look at it like this. It's like I don't touch it. If
Right.
that video is doing good, I don't touch it. Now, if it starts to look like it's starting to decline after it's been growing, then I'll like tweak the thumbnail a little bit. But like that's the same thumbnail that I've had for a long time on that thing. I don't touch. I just don't touch it. I just leave it alone and let it do its thing.
If you want to steer if you want to steer people to another video during that one or after it, it's the end card or leaving a link in the description to say, look, you've got more content here, or putting a card up throughout the video. That's
Or make a
literally-
comment and pin it.
Yeah, do
Make
a
a
comment.
comment at the top and pin it with some other video that you want them to see.
Yeah,
see, I
if
think
you
you're
want
not
to see more of
supposed to-
this, click here.
You're not supposed to change anything in the description or
No, I don't touch it.
No,
I
'cause
don't touch it.
if you've got a video that's moving and it's collectively getting quite a lot of views, if you start messing with the metadata very quickly, it will knock the video off track, and the algorithm literally has to reset and then start again.
yeah.
It's all right going back and doing it like after a month or two, or
Oh,
you know,
yeah, if it's
once the initial
The momentum is gone.
yeah. But it's just I don't know. I think sometimes you could go back to old videos and make old videos as viral as some of your other videos have gone just by changing a few things.
That dog pee video, the original dog pee video, was not. It didn't do shit for 6 months, and then all of a sudden it started going. So I mean,
Yeah.
I had forgotten about it, to tell you the truth. And one day I woke up and I was like, you know, at the beginning I was pretty obsessed by the numbers, so I wanted to see, you know, like what are my top performing videos, and I'm like, when did this happen? You know, I was like, I have 1,000 views on it. That's so exciting. And then at the end of the
YouTube-
week, I'm like, let me go check that. I'm like, oh, I have 3,000 views on this video.
YouTube actively tries to promote older videos as well. I think it's 128 days. If that video hasn't really done anything, they try and slot it back into the recommended list for other people. In like for me, it would be like the gaming industry.
I
So
don't
they-
believe that 1 minute.
Oh, yeah, it has done. I mean, Charlie, he had one today. He had a spike on one of his videos 2 days ago, and it's from 2 years ago. So this video is 2 years old, and now it's getting a spike again because people are searching for. They're finding that video because the event's coming up again in his calendar, and it's being recommended to people who are watching that content. And that's 2 years later.
I just want to know.
When's it gonna be picked?
Does anybody have any idea how I'm going to be able to look at the camera and read all this shit? Somebody, I used to have a thing on my phone, like a narrate,
Teleprompter.
like a teleprompter on my
That's what I
phone.
was going to suggest.
But that's a fucking lot of text.
How many pages is it?
8.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, it's basically.
And you have to be on video saying it as well? Oh, Jesus Christ, Neil.
That's literally.
Edited?
I just need to be. I need to be looking at the camera. I literally sat down with pen and paper today, like they did in the olden days, and started, and then
Could you do it like this? Could you almost do it like you do like a voiceover, where you have like video clips where you show charts and stuff, so you could read that?
it's a lot of text, isn't it? To have I don't know. I kind of, and I've been like,
You think how Christian Reddy does it, where he'll talk for just a little bit, and then all of a sudden he'll have like a graphic that goes on for quite some time, and then you'll see him for another few seconds. He'll say a few things, and then he does another graphic. That could work for you, so that way you're not like that's hard. And I love that Christian Reddy way of hiding a split in the clip. I do it all the time now.
And then
I
the
love
other
it.
one is Paul Peck said it. Just do jump cuts, man. I mean, that's how I used to do it.
I jump the shit out of my videos.
Absolutely. You like read the line, get it in your head, spit the line, cut, do it again. I mean, it just 8 pages is a
it's a lot.
That's gonna be a 15-20 minute long video.
It's gonna be a 20-minute long video, but it's basically about what is Bitcoin, what is, and I've not even gone into what Bitcoin is. I've gone into like how we started off with gold, how we started off with turning, being able to take your
like the
gold,
history of currency.
yeah,
basically.
being able to take your gold down to the bank, and then the birth of the gold standard, and then back in 71 when your fucking crazy Nixon decided, right, okay, we're not going to back it with gold now, we're going to let the Federal Reserve do all the money, and then it all went fucking tits.
You need to do what Carr says. You need to do that like in 3 videos. Have them come back to the next video.
I want to do it all in one. I want it to be one video. You know what I mean? I want it to be.
Like it's going to be quite a long video.
As soon as you put part 1 or part 2, that's it. That's a kiss
Yeah,
of death.
it's a. Well, I'm not going to bother watching part 1 because I won't fucking bother watching part 3. So go fuck yourself. It's kind of
It's a tough one because I do agree breaking it up into segments makes it easier and it makes it more digestible.
Yeah.
But you have got to, like, that first part, if you don't kill it, then no one's coming back.
Yeah, unless you're Casey Neistat or someone with a couple of million views, no one's watching the 3 parts.
Exactly.
Unless
Will you let me help you with some animation?
Going full body naked, showing house owner.
Can you help me? Yeah, I'll
hot sex.
I will gladly send. I'll gladly send you the script. And see, now this sounds stupid, right? And this, you're just gonna have to bear with this stupid idea of mine. Because you don't because I'm not like this on camera talking, because I like to be here talking.
Yeah.
The crazy part of me has thought, read the whole fucking script, play the audio back into your head, and then sit there and do kind of the animations as if you're talking, but you're not talking. Turn your mic off.
Do that. Sync, lip sync. Yeah.
That's one way I was thinking. I was thinking they just got to sit here and just go, right, Bitcoin is a new mainstream common, blah, 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 blah. Read the whole script, go through it word for word, and then basically play the audio to myself in an earbud.
And then all you have to do is talk along with it, but don't make any noise.
Or just turn the mic off.
Turn the mic off.
Yeah, go for that.
Just turn the mic off. I wonder if that would be noticeable.
No, because you sit like this all the time, so no one can actually see your mouth move.
It wouldn't be unusual for you. So if anybody was to be like, he's doing that, wait a minute, and then they would watch another video, you're always like right here.
Your mouth is always covered in
I reckon you could pull it off.
videos.
You're going to be very static, though, if you do that.
Well, I think I'm going to help him with I'm going to add animations for him, so it makes it more interesting.
Yeah, I need to.
Do a combo of both. Do part that and part memorize your script.
Yeah, because I want to have like pictures coming on screen and like, you're showing like the gold standard, and even the fact that currency has gone in some countries, you've got to take a fucking wheelbarrow full of money down to buy a loaf of bread. You know what I mean? And it's I've got photos there of a guy buying a chicken, and I think it's in Venezuela, and he's got this much cash. He's got like 20 racks of cash because the inflation and what money's worth. It's like a stack of money is worth fuck all.
Yeah.
So they've got to take mass amounts of money down with them to buy things. It's just ridiculous. It's just.
It's like, this is worth like 50 million Ugandan dollars, and it's about 3 pence.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And they've got a note with like actually 50 million.
Oh no! Some of these pictures I've got, it's like it's all in like say some crazy country, and it's like 100 whatever it is their currency, and they've got a pile of 10,000, but 10,000's worth like 1 cent.
Yeah, yeah.
So they've got to take £4 million down to buy a loaf of bread. So you imagine carrying $4 million? It's just ridiculous. So, but I said I don't know whether to do that. I don't know whether to just record the audio and then see if I can lip sync the audio, basically.
I have an idea here, dude, and it's I think it'll help you. The reality is going to be that you need more what could be considered B-roll than you need A-roll.
Yeah,
that's what I was telling them.
Right. So for every, it's usually like a 3-to-1 ratio. Okay. So 3 minutes of B-roll, which graphics, animations, pictures, whatever, to 1 minute of talking head. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you leave too much talking head, people are going to leave. They don't give a shit. Unless, like, even Philly D adds a shit ton of B-roll to keep the audience moving and engaged. So I think if you've already got your script, figure out which areas you're going to be running graphics, etc. on, and I would shoot for like 70% or more of that thing, where it's all going to be graphics and visuals. So literally, you just have to read your script with some passion, right?
Passion.
Cut it down. Find the area, find that 20 to 30% that is going to be talking head bits, and you can do a lot of jump cuts in those talking head bits.
Yeah.
My one suggestion, though, make sure you're topless, because you'll get way more views doing so. Okay?
Go fuck yourself, man.
I'm serious.
Should I call it naked Bitcoin?
Yes, you should call it naked Bitcoin and go in topless. Maybe a bra, a sports bra or something.
I never wear a bra, so don't do it.
I mean, the good thing is, there's that much I can go into. It goes into Bitcoin mining, it goes into, like I said, the gold standard. It goes into, money from the ages, from going from gold to then to silver coins, to being able to take it into the bank. Then I go into the Federal Reserve getting money. So there is loads of probably bits of videos that can come in. Even the likes of Nixon, and it even goes into the housing crash. The housing crash in 2008.
I have tons of I have this thing that I just got called Clipio, because I got suckered into that. But you can get tons of clips. Like there's like 300,000 clips that you can get that are they're stock footagery that I'll let you I'll download and use. Like if you want me to add anything to those, I will add it. We can do it. We can make this look awesome.
I've just had the worst idea for a thumbnail as well, because you wanted to call it naked Bitcoin. Just Neil with bits over his nipples. Just.
And like your star.
Yeah. You were thinking the same thing I was.
There we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
two Bitcoins here and a big Bitcoin right on your junk.
It's not happening.
Come on, man. Come on. Think of the views, dude.
It's not happening. Paul Peck's just said there, different camera angles. The thing with Neil's bits. The thing with mine is, I don't think different camera angles would work for me, because I'll be here. Yeah, just because this will be the back. It'll be the first.
I ran into that same problem, Neil. It's like I designed this studio from a front-on thing, so the minute I go to like a 3/4 or something like that video, it just doesn't look right. It just doesn't, and like the studio's not built for it. Neither is your set. So.
No, it's not. I mean, there is one crypto guy. He has a camera there, and then he has a camera on the side. And then when he's recording or he's talking, he'll be like, he's talking to this camera 1 minute, and then he'll turn to the side. That's like, What's the fucking point in that? All you're doing is turn your head.
There's other ways to do it. Like a trick is when you're going to take your video feed, right? And if you're just doing talking head, you're going to take a section of it, and it's at 100% in Premiere or whatever. And then when you break a sentence or when you shift into another part of a sentence, you expand it to say 120%.
Yeah.
And just that break in Zoom will add just a little bit of dynamic to it. I mean, there's ways
I do it all the time.
there's ways you can trick that to make it a little bit more interesting. But
so it doesn't look like a jump cut. I do that.
Oh fuck, man! And it's like, but it's just a trick, and it would be it works. It would be nice to have like a secondary camera where you can be here, and then all of a sudden you shift here, and it's very professional looking. But
so basically, go from something like that to then do something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%, 100%, dude. And it's just enough to break up the monotony. But seriously, man, I've seen people do like a 20-minute video where it's just talking head shit. It's dude, no one's gonna watch that.
I think with this, it'll have to be. Say there's enough content in there, where I'll be able to get good like bits of video clips, like say the housing breakdown and money and shit like that, and then stuff about the blockchain and cryptocurrency, and I've even gone into the fact that like Bitcoin, you'll be able to get a graphic of Bitcoin being divisible by 8 decimals and things like that. You'll be able to get other little bits. I don't know where I'm going to get all this shit from.
I've got a great video idea for you. Yeah, this is a great video. This is gonna do wonders for you. You should do a video on porn and cryptocurrency. This would be a yes, crypto porn.
Well, there is actual VeChain are actually one of the main. If you go on Pornhub, I think it's Pornhub.
Pornhub?
You can pay in VeChain tokens, which makes me laugh because VeChain is. It's basically it's a technology for, I think I've spoken about it before, for tracking like goods, for tracking meats and knowing if meats have been on the in the journey, has the meat gone under the temperature. The sensors that they put into it is for that.
Right.
It's sensors that they put in to like medical supplies, so you're getting the right medical supply. So why they're going on Pornhub, I don't know.
So I'm curious. Have you done any research? You probably know. I didn't know this until recently. How cryptocurrency transactions are handled on the deep web, where it's going through like a third party authorizer. Have you done any research into that?
Well, you mean the blockchain?
Well, not just blockchain, but one of the issues in the economy of the deep web was that you would pay in cryptocurrency, and basically you would pay. The seller could, if they wanted to, not sell to you, right?
Yeah.
So you were shit out of luck, man. You just ordered whatever you wanted, your drugs or whatever, and now you're shit out of luck. You lost it. So the way they solved this problem is when you sent the money, it would go to a third party.
Yeah.
An escrow account.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, Silk Road did that, didn't he? The Silk Road started. They basically said, because people were doing that. People were like, I'll sell you an ounce of cocaine for like $10 or something like that, and people going, yes, here's the money, and you're just like, so yeah, you're not getting it. So basically, they had to set it up a way where it was like, right, okay, we'll send the money to this address. This address verifies that we've got the money. The money can't go back to you. Then the person goes, right, okay, they've sent you the money. You've got the money. We'll send the goods. Once the goods have been confirmed that they've been, delivered, then we'll send you the money. It's just
correct.
But that's just like, it's like underground PayPal, isn't it?
It is, dude.
It's literally like
it is so ingenuitive, so incredibly smart, and it's an economy that's figuring itself out, man. That's brilliant, dude.
I mean, the whole crypto economy is something that is still just figuring itself out. I mean, we're still only in, it's still in the dial-up days of your internet. People. I mean, a lot of people talk like bad about it, but it's like, well, hang on. If I'd have told you 30 years ago, you will have a device in your fucking pocket that you can ring anybody in the world or download a movie, you'd have been like, stop talking shit. I can't even get me internet to fucking stay on that long for me to send an email.
Well, 30 years ago, they didn't have the internet.
Well, the internet
I
can't.
know, I lived there.
Right. Well, here's the weird part. 30 years ago, they did have the internet. It was just a government-controlled program.
Yeah, it was.
That's all it was. So.
It was the World Wide Web, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man.
Okay, the internet was born in 2008, which, funny enough, was the same time that Bitcoin was born.
Do you remember a commercial with Anna Paquin, where she was a little girl and she's like, "Welcome to the information superhighway," and she's in the middle of the desert. She's dressed in this black thing, and then all of a sudden she's. Yeah, so look it up. Like Anna Paquin and the Information Superhighway. Go look that up. It's a real commercial.
I was watching
MCI. I think it was for MCI. I think that was
I was watching a video today, looking back at the internet, and there was a CNN. There was 3 reporters in a CNN, like obviously a studio. 13 years. There's a guy sitting there, and there's 2 women either side, and this guy's like, well, what is the? I mean, he wasn't an old guy; he was a young dude, and he was like, "What is the internet? How do we get on it? Do we have to send them a letter? How do we?"
That was Katie Couric and Matt Lauer trying to talk about what they were like. I don't understand. What is it?
Yeah, what's the internet? Do we have to send it a letter, or how do we get on it? And the girl was like, no, it's all on. It's like Gene, can you come in here and fucking tell us how the internet works?
Yeah. That was Katie Couric.
It was crazy.
It was MCI, was that right?
Yeah, and it was in 1994.
1994. Yeah, and the reason I remember that commercial is there was a school that opened up for kids called Prodigy, and they learned everything on the computer. And I was like, that's crazy. And they're like, yeah, they turn in their schoolwork on the World Wide Web. And I'm like, what? What is that? So there were these kids that would, their parents paid top dollar for them to go to school to learn the technology for this new thing called the World Wide Web.
See, when did it change from the World Wide Web to the internet?
Because everybody stopped saying www. Remember when everything was like www.
That's so stupid. Yeah. Now it's just websitename.com if you want.
But you used to have to type in the www for it to work, and now it doesn't.
The URL rewrites weren't there yet. Car Galaxy Studio has a great idea. I don't know how you could pull this off, but I know it's a workable solution, and it will do much better. And that's wrap a story. I think anytime you wrap a story around an informative video, and it's something that actually, as much shit as I'm giving her tonight, and I will continue to give her moving forward. Christina does very well. She takes this very boring ass thing that's real estate, and she wraps a narrative around. She wraps a story to it.
Makes you entertaining.
And it becomes entertaining, and it keeps people invested into the content. Now, not as much as being naked, but it still gets close. Okay, it still does a pretty good job.
Look, I'm 45 years old, and I'm like, this shit ain't gonna hold up for much longer. So I thought I might as well get it in there now, because 5 years from now, I'm gonna be like, fuck, I should have done that.
You're wearing the app T-shirt today, aren't you, Matt?
Oh, dude, I thought, what am I gonna wear tonight? And I went, this is the one, because I accomplished it tonight.
I'm gonna let you all into a spoiler as well before Andrew Can's meant to be coming on at some point as well, so get your questions ready.
Who's Andrew Can?
If Andrew can, you can too.
He's pretty much the face of Tube Buddy.
And while we're talking about Andrew Can, who is the face of Tube Buddy,
I started calling him that as well now.
By the way, when he does...
You brought up a valid point, Mr. Matt, since we're going to throw you under the bus this evening. You said,
I'm not the one showing my titties, all right?
I never showed tits.
I'm just saying.
Never showed them. Never.
I've always relied on my...
What your imagination created, that is not what happened.
All right?
Did not what happened. because it's your imagination doesn't make it real.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what was your thing? You talk to me.
Okay,
You talk to me.
so-
I'm here for you.
Okay, so there are a bunch of YouTube gurus, which most of us have outgrown their advice. You
That's
know,
right.
tags, titles, thumbnails. I mean,
How
we've
many
heard
times
this
did we hear the same fucking thing?
1,000 times. And you said, why do you guys watch this shit every weekend?
Yes.
And Christian said it perfectly.
What did he say?
He said,
Did you write this down?
no, I'm right. I'm just
Okay.
doodling. I doodle when I talk.
Okay.
Christian
What are you
said,
doodling?
right now I'm doodling an arrow.
All right.
Christian said, this
Huh?
is my Saturday morning cartoons. I go in there just to hang out with my friends.
Right.
It's a place for us all to get together and just like have a laugh. We are not listening to their YouTube advice. We could give two
Right.
shits about it at this point. There's
Right.
nothing they're going to say that we haven't heard 1,000 goddamn times.
Right.
It is a place for us to be like, hey, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. How's your dad feeling? Blah, 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 blah. We all get together at the same time, at the same place to hang out. It's not because we're there for their YouTube advice.
So I guess the thing is like, and this is me. Oh, and just so you know, I did an incognito search for naked owner.
Uh-huh.
Your video is number 1, followed by hot made full body naked showing house owner for money and hot sex.
Cool.
One down from that is confessions of a strip club owner.
Awesome.
The butt naked truth, followed by the naked director. I'm telling you, the search results for this one, this is going to be good. I'm telling you, this is great, man.
But I will say this, Matt,
What?
that video for the term naked ownership in Louisiana is number 1 on Google for that.
It is totally. It totally is. Now, I guarantee you, it's a bunch of dudes in a trailer park going, "I'm looking for some hot milfs, some naked hot milfs in Louisiana."
But the
I
other,
don't get
the
what
other,
you're
the
saying.
other two that are ranking are the guy who did the video with me. Is that Paul Rabelais?
That's awesome. That's
So-
awesome.
So
That's
it's mine and then his 2 videos. So he's
Well,
in-
they might be tuning in for him. You never know.
good.
Uh,
Yeah, you never.
Gone
Anyway,
up
I
to
just want.
449 now.
huh?
It's got how many?
It's gone up to 449 views now.
Okay.
And
Man,
someone's
people are
disliked
very interested in naked ownership. But no, I guess the thought is like, sorry, even Neil can't. Neil, you're muted. Are you muted?
Yeah. Someone's only disliked it because there wasn't enough naked in it.
Exactly. There needs to be more naked, Christina. Next time, more naked.
Not gonna happen. No.
So the thought process, I guess, like, why do you guys hang out? I mean, and it's not a judgment call on anyone. It's your time. You choose how to spend your time. You know, I mean, whether you're, I don't know, building a cabinet, building a wall, filming yourself naked, whatever it is, that's your time that you get to spend however you want to. Now, the one thing I'm
generally not
I
filming
guess-
myself naked. I'm doing other things, but that's
I hear you. For me, I don't know. It's
Is this why we do this?
right when it comes to like hanging out, like you guys hang out, and this seems to me something like this is when you guys have the most fun. You're interacting with each other. You're throwing each other shade. You're just having a good time. You're talking about stuff kind of beyond.
It's funny as shit to watch all those people in the stream be fucking stupid. We have a blast.
Okay,
harassing those
okay.
people.
But see, that shit frustrates the fuck out of me. That's why it's like I sit there and I watch it and I'm like, if I can only stand so much of the same question, the same time, not even worded differently. And what's worse, it's the same stupid fuckers, the same stupid fucking question, and never getting it. That's why, like, the entire idea, like, I understand the YouTube guru thing. But once you hit the level of Christina, Neil, Hybrid, Patty, whoever else is in the call, like, you guys don't need this shit anymore. They cannot teach you more than the requisite knowledge. They may drop a small gem every now and then if there is a update to the algorithm or an update to YouTube. But when it comes to the basics, I'm sorry, no.
See, I don't believe in the algorithm. I think it's a fucking lie.
You think it's
Yeah.
like flat Earth? Doesn't exist,
No,
not round?
not only do I not
Doesn't
believe.
exist.
Not only do I not believe in the algorithm, I think like YouTube is 90% good luck. And I think it's 90% good luck whether your face just happens to fit at that present moment in time. Because let's face it, Patty. Let's take Patty for instance, because she's been missing for a couple of weeks, so we're not going to pick on Patty. But I'm going to take Patty for instance.
Okay.
You look at
Should I pull her YouTube channel up?
Oh God.
right,
Yeah, do it,
but
I haven't posted in a month yet.
no, but it's not even that. You take Patty for instance, right? You look at Patty's channel, you watch Patty's videos, you see what Patty does.
Right.
That shit is entertaining. It's clever.
Oh, yeah.
It's good.
Oh, yeah.
It's fair. Why?
She's fucking talented, man.
Yeah, but why?
Very
Very
artistic.
talented.
Why has Patty not got 1 million subscribers? And it's
Nobody's searching for my thing.
yeah, but you say that, but yet I go to a festival every year with over 300,000 people there, and I will guarantee you, if you were on the main stage, you would fill out 150,000 people in the crowd, and they would sit there and cheer like motherfuckers, because they would be they'd be like, wow, what is this? This is because it is entertaining. And I think it is purely just luck.
I know how to do this. Okay, Patty, here's your idea for your next video.
Naked array.
Naked array plane.
You know what?
Hot times. I don't know where you live. Where do you live? What state?
Texas girl, born and raised.
Hot times in Texas. Naked, sweaty array plane. Okay, that's what you're gonna do. And your shit is gonna blow up, Patty.
I'd personally miss out
You know
the
what?
sweaty.
You're gonna.
I would not sit naked near those times.
Can you
So
imagine?
bad, right?
No,
So
that's-
Matt,
that's
so
gonna
you're
scratch.
razzing me about this. What do you
Yeah.
think the correct way of I should have titled that? Since you think it's such a shitty title and that I did the wrong thing.
No, the title is perfect. That's what I'm saying. You did good. You did great. Listen. You're a smart human being. So don't come at me like this is not something that you consciously thought through. In your head, you are a salesperson. You are a marketing person, just like me. You went, if I title it this way, if I film it this way, if I thumbnail it this way, and if I get this right, holy shit, I'm going to get some views on this. It's a gimmick. It worked, and it's showing to work. You did good. I'm just giving you shit because
I thought you thought it was like
Because it's
tacky.
funny.
I thought you think it was tacky, and I don't think it's tacky.
professionally speaking, yes, I'd never in a million years. If I had someone in my team bring that to me, I'd be like, are you fucking serious? Are we going to Pornhub or are we going to YouTube? If we're going to Pornhub, this is great. If we're
But
going
that
to
is-
YouTube, it's going to
That
get
has
shot the
nothing,
fuck
like
down.
not a fucking thing on there is relates to porn.
I mean-
Like, I
But
don't
it
get-
doesn't. It's context. We all understand where YouTube is right now.
Oh my
Not
god.
understand where YouTube is right now. YouTube is scared fucking shitless because they keep having problem after problem after problem. So no shit, if they see something racy, they're gonna be like, "Oh fuck, we're not doing that shit."
Yeah.
And I agree with them. I wouldn't do it either. They keep fucking sticking their own foot in their ass. So I'm not saying it's a bad video. You did great. You knew the gimmick you were going into. You pulled it off great. I think you just blazed the way for what's called bits for tits on Twitch for YouTube. And like, to me, this works. It's a good strategy that works.
I thought it was classy done. I thought it was funny. It was meant to be funny. It wasn't meant to be like, look at my tits, because I didn't show my tits.
You don't have to. That's the best part, Christina. Guys are stupid, and we live in our imagination. So we see someone who is giving the impression of nakedness, which is what your video involved, and dudes just eat that shit up. Why do these streamers, these female streamers who never get naked, make so much money? Why are strip clubs so amazingly popular when a lot of them aren't even?
I've been to several and I don't get it.
Yeah,
Right.
you don't. We
Totally,
do.
I get it.
I don't get it at all.
So
I'm like, the whole time I'm
You're
like,
not the target audience of a strip club.
See now, I
I don't mind looking at something beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, why are people throwing money at this?
I have been to
I
strip
agree with
clubs.
you, which is why I don't go to strip clubs. They don't make any fucking sense to me, but they're very popular, and you just followed the same routine as that, and it worked. So bravo.
But I wouldn't really say.
You think I like slutted myself out in order to get views? That's basically what you're saying. And see, but my 80-year-old parents, who my dad was going to be a Catholic priest, watched that video and said that was super cute. Now they were not offended. They didn't find it offensive at all. They did not find it to be like sexy. And then the guy who was in the video, I sent it to him, and
Right.
he said, "I loved the video. It's fantastic.
Right.
He goes." It's rocketing on YouTube. It's doing really well on Facebook. I love reading all the comments. Thank you so much, Paul. And he's one of those Christian holy rollers, and he's okay with it.
That's awesome. I love it. And we can justify and rationalize all we want when.
I just don't think it was slutty and trashy, is what I'm doing.
I'm not saying it was. I'm not saying it was.
You're implying it is.
No, I'm implying that is what's going to drive the views, because YouTube is primarily 11, 12, and 13-year-olds who are looking for naked chicks because they don't want to access Pornhub or hentai or any fucking website that their parents are going to hit them on. So if they do it on YouTube, they're okay. So I'm sorry, like, I'm just saying, like,
hentai?
Yeah, what's hentai?
Japanese cartoon porn.
Yeah,
I know, it's weird.
Manga or some
Ah.
shit. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, you played to a strength that you know works. Why are hot chicks always in beer commercials? Why are hot chicks always in every fucking advertisement you'll ever see on TV or billboards? Because sex sells, and you played to that. It's working. Even if the information is great, that's fine.
Beauty Bubble just put in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna do a Google search for sexy realtors.
I guarantee you, Beauty, you'll find them. They're, dude. I see them all over fucking LinkedIn. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, I'm so pretty. Anyway, but I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You did great. You accomplished the goal, Christina.
I think it'll grow by tomorrow. Definitely.
Oh, fuck yeah! This thing will quickly become your most viewed video, and
Next to dog piss.
well, and hopefully with that, now that's gonna be a weird, like,
Naked dog
dog
piss.
piss and
Dog
naked
piss
odor.
and
Now
naked-
that's
yeah,
something to
that's-
write a story around.
Right.
That's going down a cul-de-sac we probably shouldn't go down.
Right?
Maybe I can after if this video does as well as the dog pee video, maybe I can actually unlist the dog pee video finally.
Oh,
It's
stop.
now up to
Keep that one
451
around, man.
views.
I hate that video.
Wow, this thing is still growing. See, and that's the thing. What I would say though, and I would say this based on my own experience. So, okay, so Lep and I did an episode on sex bots, right? We did a podcast on sex bots. That became the most popular video on my channel within like 4 months, right? And I finally unlisted it because I was getting the weirdest tags showing up for my channel.
I can
Fucking
imagine.
boobs, sex, like just like
I remember
it was
that.
always, I showed you guys, it was always in the top 10 of my channel. That video, while the most viewed, had the worst retention. More than that, it was adding an entire layer into my search algorithm for my channel that at the time I didn't want. I didn't want that. So I would just say, moving forward, one, either do more of this, maybe change your entire brand to the Naked Realtor, which would be pretty fucking awesome, or just understand that you're going to start seeing a lot of traffic showing up to your channel that has nothing to do with real estate. It's just going to happen.
Well, I mean, I would don't laugh, but 50% of what the viewers are guys from that tool channel that I'm friends with. So, like, I mean, my whole thing is that like if you look at the tags, a lot of it says Louisiana through it, and I just want it to be delivered to as many people in Louisiana as possible. And I knew that terminology, that particular law, is only specific to Louisiana. So that's why I wrote it in the title. That's why I mentioned it several times in the description, and then I used that a lot in the tags.
So yeah, you've got naked owners in Louisiana. Then you've got
You're right.
real estate in Louisiana. Sorry, I'm looking for everywhere. Real estate Baton Rouge. You did mention Louisiana once in your tags.
Not
Classy.
true. I did it several times, I thought.
I'm fucking looking at him right now.
I know.
I don't know.
Stop
It says
yelling.
naked owners in
Grow up and stop yelling. There's no reason to yell.
Now you did. Oh wait, twice. Real estate in Louisiana. So you mentioned Louisiana twice, and you mentioned it several times in your description. But listen, I'm not judging you. Like, you did good. This is a well done video, Christina. You recognize the gimmick. You played to the gimmick. It worked, and it's trending very well. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Like, I wish people wanted to see me naked too. I'm just saying.
Jeff Eatley's just put in the chat, I'm going to make the exact same video instead of Christina. It's going to be Jeff, and he's going to watch it flop to prove that it only works for women.
There, and Jeff's got a point. I'm sorry. Christina, that's the thing.
See,
I
but
understand what you're saying.
he hasn't got a point, because I've done a naked live stream before.
Right.
I have done a naked live stream, and
Okay.
I have people in there watching. Plenty of people, didn't I?
No. And I'm not saying, again, it's because of the sex thing. That's all it is, okay? Sex sells. And I would agree with
If
Jeff.
Christina had done a thumbnail or the whole video fully clothed, it wouldn't have had the same impact.
It would not, and with a different title. If you titled it Strange Ownership Law in Louisiana with a completely different thumbnail, I would venture to say it would not be performing as well. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing. What is curious though, just like with what Jeff is saying, I guarantee you if a guy did that, it would have a much different.
And I think you're wrong, because whenever a man does something, it's so funny, it's so cute. But whenever a girl does something, they're like, oh, that's trashy. So I'm telling you, if Jeff Eatley made a video like that, and he put a towel right here and put naked owner, put a towel and he saw his abs or whatever, and he did that, the people would be like, oh, look how funny he is. He's so funny, so creative. What made him think of that? I guarantee you that always
Open
happens.
invitation, mate. Go for it.
Go for it. I want to see. I would love to see that.
Please do this. Please do this.
Well, I'd get away with it.
Like, I mean, because right, Jeff's like, what abs? I'd say the same thing. Like, fuck, are you talking about abs, right?
Whatever.
Right. So, and I'm not saying again, Christina, like, you are taking offense, and that this is not meant to be offensive. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm trying to say you did a good job. You recognize something that would gain an extra bit of traffic, traction, and all the good things every YouTuber wants, and you capitalized on it. This is, dude.
I personally thought he was calling you trashy.
I did too. So.
I thought he was kind of like saying you were trash. That's just me. That's what I thought. He
throwing that in there.
I just thought it was quite mean.
Naked photographer's law. Dude, Jeff, find it, bro. Find that weird law and then do an entire video around it.
Just with a camera over your
video on it. You could do an entire video of like an editing, like naked editing. And see it, like, just see if it works. Like,
You
just
have
find
to
out.
have the lens placed in the right place.
Right?
Oh, just naked photography and just have it all blurred out.
Yeah.
The thing is, I can't do that.
It's funny that you guys say this, because there's a girl that's on Facebook. I think it's called Wolf Realty, WOLF Realty, and she did a video.
She does it naked, doesn't she?
She does it naked, but she has it blurred the whole entire time. And she's like, do you guys like the hardwood floors, and she goes,
Dude.
people often ask me, do the curtains match the like the
Right.
She does all those like, and then she's like, look at this deck, it's so hard, like
And
she does.
Facebook hasn't shut her down yet?
Nope.
No.
It's on you sent me it on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. She has 30,000 views on YouTube. She only has 174 subscribers, but 30,000 views on YouTube from that video.
And again, do you think that's because people give a fuck about real estate?
No, it's all these guys going.
Right, exactly. It's a bunch of fucking kids beating off in the corner watching some chick talk about fucking real estate or hardwood floors. They don't give a shit. It sucks. I get it. It sucks, but it's just the fucking truth. I like this. Naked light painting. Oh my God, gear.
Talking dirty photography naked by Jeff Lee.
Well, I can't do naked gameplay because that has so many connotations that it's unreal.
Dude, they're already doing that on Twitch, man. That's why Twitch got fucking beat down over it. They told guys, you cannot go shirtless on Twitch. Right now, if you go shirtless on Twitch,
We get banned.
it's a TOS ban. They can ban you immediately.
With women, they're allowed to wear low-cut tops, show bra, show cleavage, and that's fine. Because they know that people will watch them because it's bringing them money.
You better F-stop. Jeff, please do this.
So I can't bring the puppies out to play.
I've just typed in.
Puppies, you can have the one with the pink nose.
I've just typed in naked real estate selling, and for naked real estate selling, your video is 5th.
I got broken with that one.
But is Erica Wolf's on there? Is it
No,
naked home tour?
That's what I'm trying to find now. Above you,
I just put it in the chat.
And-
Naked
I
home.
think we broke Matt.
But put it like, do the little thing like you did with that guy, because I want people to see this. Because I was like, I don't. He even has the music where it goes down, chicka down. That's it.
right?
Oh my God, she's got herself blurred out and everything. This is fantastic. Holy shit.
I'll stick it on the stream.
There you go. Oh my God, this is so good.
Right, volume's coming on, so
Yeah, do it.
Check out this hardwood. I often get asked if the curtains match the rugs.
All
In
that
this
sort
case,
of pure 1970s porn music.
This is
It is, yeah, that's what I
Would
was
you just
thinking.
look at
I'm
these
waiting for the
bare
plumber to come in.
ceilings?
you just might want to mute your mic so everyone can hear what she's saying.
Look at this huge deck. No, seriously. It's huge.
Oh my gosh.
Of course, as always, swingers are welcome. There's no hedges to trim here. All puns
Oh
aside,
my
I'm
gosh.
Erica Wolf, and this is an amazing home located here in Jupiter, Florida. Click the link to view all the photos and details.
And that was
Oh my God.
I wouldn't personally want to go view that home.
no. She
Dude.
does nothing for me.
Oh,
It's a bit blurry.
She's in Florida, right? Oh yeah, she's in Jupiter. Oh yeah, this I was gonna say this had to be a Southern woman or someone from Florida. The trash knows no bounds in the state of Florida. I'm just saying. Oh my God, man, this is fucking funny. I'm dying over here.
See, for when you search naked,
Don't do this.
when
Please
you-
don't do this.
when you search naked real estate, your music, Christina. When you search naked real estate, you don't come up. But if I add in naked real estate selling, you don't come up.
I did naked realtor,
Hang on, if I put real estate one word,
and
There she is.
No, go back. Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you-
she pops up right there.
yeah, So if you put real estate as one word, you come up fifth.
Are you in incognito mode?
Nope.
I'm in incognito, and like when I do naked realtor, you're on the second page. Naked real estate, and I am in incognito.
I'm not for naked real estate. She's not even showing.
As one word or two?
Real estate, one word.
Okay, yeah, I don't see her on real estate.
No.
If I do 2 words, I'm wondering if that changes anything. No, not really.
Welcome to Creative Chaos, where
So-
we're looking up naked videos on YouTube.
If you type in naked Louisiana, she's third.
Cool.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Try nudist reality.
Louisiana. Holy shit! Oh my God, you're number 3 for me. Close enough.
Yeah.
Naked Baton Rouge. Oh my God, you're number 1 for Naked Baton Rouge.
Perfect. Perfect. That works for me.
Oh my God.
Because I don't need to be internationally famous. I just need to be Ascension Parish famous.
Right. Oh, wait. Ascension Parish. Yeah, definitely number 1. Definitely number 1.
I'm like number 1 for the word Ascension Parish on Google. So.
Right. Oh my God. If I do Ascension Parish, just Ascension Parish.
There's
No,
all sorts of channels.
you know.
Yeah. But if you put Ascension Parish Realtor, I'm the only one you'll see.
About naked Ascension Parish Realtor.
Ascension Parish Naked, she's number 1.
Works for me. All I need to be is Ascension Parish
Yes, she
famous.
is. Yes, she is.
Uh-huh.
Followed by the Pennsylvania sex abuse scandal, as by Ascension. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God.
See, in my search for naked
point
Ascension
is-
Parish,
What'd you get?
she comes up first, but in fourth is seven actresses you didn't know got naked.
I'm not afraid of being naked. There's nothing wrong with being naked. I don't got much time left, so.
Right. I love this. Try nudist realtor. I wonder if that. Hold on, that's actually a good one. Nudist.
I tried that. No, it doesn't come up.
No, nothing.
No
All right.
way.
Oh my God, I gotta check out some of these videos though. Lord
Think
have
like a
mercy.
man.
They have like a whole website for that. I mean, like YouTube is gonna be very mild for what you need, sweetie. You need
Naked snails.
Ew. Do you know who knows about snails? Is Car Galaxy. He has a whole video on snails.
He's already completed Pornhub. He beat off. I mean,
That,
he beat the
exactly.
final boss.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
I've found a guy.
Waiting for the DLC.
I've found a guy that you should really collab with on your next one. I've just put the video up on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dreading this.
No. Do it. I want to see it. I want to see this.
I don't think he's in the video.
Oh my God.
Damn.
I'm laughing already because I've kind of got an idea of what's coming up.
Patty says, I might do a cover of I'm Too Sexy. Maybe that. Dude, seriously, it's the sexy thing. Patty, you are dead. Like, I am not fucking around. The minute you put sex, hot, sexy, anything like that into a video, dude, that thing is going to do well.
So, like, the next time I do a house, I should do like the sexiest house in Ascension Parish.
Fuck yeah. I
Or the
would.
sexiest house in on the internet.
And then do it all ASMR style. The entire video, do naked ASMR on the sexiest
So
house.
you only like see like this part of me and just,
Right. But
Yeah.
exactly, but you gotta talk.
Yeah, I'll do this. It's so hot.
Exactly,
This
dude.
So good.
Your channel will blow
Has
up.
a lovely garden.
Oh, for
Nice.
God's sake.
Big
You don't even have to trim that.
bay windows.
Should we move on and ask Patty what she's been up to?
Yes, let's see your flute. I want to see your
let's
instrument.
do.
I want to see your instrument.
On to me. I'm just listening tonight.
Patty's like, I don't want to get involved in this at all.
Wait, you had an instrument you wanted us to see.
No, it's okay. I'm serious. Y'all. I'm serious.
Patty, I want to see your instrument. Show
Cool.
me your instrument. What is it?
Come
What
on,
is it?
come on, Patty.
Come on, Patty.
Oh gosh.
Yes, I want to hear it and I want to see it. At least show it. At least show it to us.
Oh, let me think what I can get.
Okay.
We
The
we
double
we've
oven
missed you.
is very, very hot.
We've not seen you about.
Asking if there's a link to join the chat.
Who's what? What?
Jeff
What?
Eatley.
Who's Jeff Eatley?
He's one of the people that's talking in chat.
Oh, you mean
Jeff
the
Eatley from
the
the
naked
From the
photographer?
From the
Dickhead,
naked
yeah, the naked photographer.
I'm being a fucking idiot, you tit.
You dickhead. Jesus Christ.
Fucking dickhead. Where's the instrument, Patty?
Hang on, let me go.
She's
find-
going to get it. She's going to get it. I'm waiting with bated
Bated
breath.
breath.
Bated breath. That's what I was going for. I was trying. Sorry. All the talk of nakedness has just ruined my brain computing power, so I can't think of words right now.
Yeah,
Matt,
much that.
you've never met David, have you? Matt,
I know we've chatted. I think
chatted?
Discord, but never officially met. We've shared the chats, as it were.
oh,
Is that a Jeff? Is that a Jeff down there?
it's a naked Eatley.
Naked camera.
It's the naked Eatley.
It's a naked
Mr.
Eatley.
Eatley,
naked.
please make this video. I implore you to do it.
It's a naked Eatley.
Do it. Do it.
Okay, so wait a second.
Who's got who's got the volume on?
That'll be Jeff.
Jeff,
Since I
get
couldn't
your
talk during all of
get
this.
your get your YouTube off because everybody can hear your YouTube.
Oh crap! It's me. Hold on.
I know. We know it's you.
We know. Everybody's like, we know.
That's why we're giving you shit right now.
Fuck's sake, Jeff.
Jeff, what are you
Okay,
doing?
wait. You got me now, right? We're okay. No sound.
You got no audio now.
No,
Alright,
he
I got
did.
this.
Oh my God, you're so bad.
So I'm gonna take the camera and I'm just gonna start talking like I'm gonna do it topless, I guess. And now we're
Right.
gonna be like, you want to see my zoom lens and just say every dirty possible thing I can think of. Like I'm gonna put all these pictures on my hard drive, baby. Yeah.
You see, it's got to be.
It really knows how to work hard.
Yeah, it's a hard drive.
It's such a
I'll
hard.
just
I've got such a big hard drive, and I want to fill it.
floppy disk right here.
Dude, you need to get like a telephoto and do the autofocus.
It's gonna be your biggest blow up ever.
Pull out your 7200 and just start.
Yeah. The thing is after you publish this video, like somehow link my video in your video so that
Absolutely.
drive traffic to my video. I appreciate that.
If you wish to see more nakedness, check out this.
Yes. Oh,
If you want to
More,
see,
more Louisiana naked. More Louisiana
Yes.
naked.
So should I name it like Louisiana Naked Photography?
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
Nude photography. That's what you.
In
Dude, that
Louisiana.
thing will trend well, bro.
Nude photography. Oh my god.
Dude, because that's a play. You could actually do a shit thing not video. Have you ever done like boudoir photography or anything like that? Have you ever tried it?
For fun.
Okay, so like maybe you do something like you build the video around that and you just, dude, just camp it up, man. Go full nude with it. Full nude. Like all the way. Dude, this video will trend.
So just like stick the camera in the side of the thing and then walk in naked. Hello, everybody.
Oh yeah. Oh shit! If you got
hello
a,
there.
I bet you could bokeh out your pecker, but keep your face focused. If you just got the like, you would have to do this extreme angle on the 50, but you could do it, bro.
Why, man? I have a 1.4.
Well, if you
Perfect.
get
That's all you need, dude. You don't need like a 1.2 or anything like that, but just a sharp enough angle, face and focus, pecker, bokeh'd out, and you can be like, check out that bokeh, baby.
yeah, but if he's
I'm
going
gonna bokeh you.
If he's going for a pecker shot, surely you'd need the macro lens, wouldn't he?
Yes, in my case, it would absolutely be the 90mm macro.
Right. Holy shit, dude.
You've got to do it because I'd be quite interested to see who ranked highest. It would be like a battle. It would be like
Serious.
men.
It's gonna be like, how can I turn every terminology and every word in photography dirty?
Have you seen Paul Peck's trying to get on this now? He's going to mug the back of the board.
I'm gonna.
Paul Peck can fuck himself because he won't come on and talk to us because he's too special. He's all right fucking.
He's smart.
He's all right. He's all right super chatting, but he just won't come on and talk to us. He's frightened.
Naked muddy.
Come and chat. I mean, I don't even know anyone, and I'm on here.
I think we should just take over the whole naked thing. I mean, everybody.
But seriously, you should change the channel name. It's Naked Chaos from here on out. Like, just straight up, dude. Just go balls deep, as it were. Into it.
Balls out.
It would be
in for a pound.
It would be really cool. I mean, you could have like how to do brushing your teeth, like how to brush your teeth naked, how to brush your teeth naked in the shower, how to brush your hair naked, how to get dressed and not be naked. You could like totally do all these stupid videos about just having naked.
How to take pictures naked. But not naked people.
This is an entire series, and they don't even have to be like hard or long videos. That like little 1 minute
hard and long videos.
That's what you did say.
I'm so very.
Come on, can I get the drums at least? Anyway, all right, I'm gonna take a break really quick. I need some water.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I need to go check my Pornhub account really quick and see if I can get some realtors on there. Hentai, manga, tentacle action, futanari, all the things. I want all the things on this shit, right?
Okay, I'm gonna have to Google all of that.
Yeah, you really should. Make sure it's incognito and safe search is off.
Everything's naked.
Right, exactly.
Everything is naked.
I think Neil has lost his mind. Like, Neil's just like, wow, where did this go?
I don't think this was the main focus tonight, but yeah, we're close.
I think it's all out of focus.
It's just the way I intended it to be, complete and utter chaos. But I do want to see Paul Peck doing some long, heavy strokes naked.
He could just, I'm telling you,
with his spackle. I want to have long, heavy strokes with his wet spackle.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Peck's mudding nude.
Yeah. The tool,
dirty mud is so dirty.
The tool needs to be moist before you apply it.
Saturated.
Oh, I guess I can use that one too. My lens is resistance to moisture.
I'm going to stroke.
But it gives great saturation.
I'm stroking the wall.
Perfectly. So that's what I gotta come up with. I gotta come up with 100 jokes of weird ways to say photography terms, and then there's the video.
Section windows. Yep.
I love those because we used to do in a poker room when I worked at a casino. We would sit there and people like all in. Yeah, buddy, you all in. So I mean, just constant every day.
Right, I'm going off, guys. I will bid you adieu.
Oh, it's all that sex talk. You gotta go take care of.
Yeah, he's going to get the vinegar strokes going on.
Yeah. Peace out, guys. Have a good one.
Catch you later.
Peace be with you.
So Neil, I'm like the complete lack of facial hair is killing me.
Do you know what, mate? I prefer it because you look less homeless.
True, you do, but I was so used to the homeless Neil.
Well, I had to shave all mine.
What, my facial hair? I've never had facial hair.
Didn't you have a little scruff the last 2 times we talked?
No.
You weren't clean shaven like that, were you?
Yeah. Mate, dude, I can.
Top hair?
Mate,
What's different?
The hair might be a bit longer. Oh, the background?
No, not the background. I'm looking at you. I could care less about your gnomes and stuff. Oh, you got the socks? How'd you get the Dare Leaf socks?
He sent me them.
Yeah, they sent them to us.
Oh, I got a pair of
They sent them to us because we were on the live stream for too long. That's not bad for us.
And this year we're going to be running the live stream.
That's gonna be awesome. I'm so sad I'm missing it. I mean,
Are you not going to Vid Summit this year?
Vietnam.
Ah, you going there with your dad?
Yeah.
So is that the same dates as Vid Summit?
No, but I'll be back like a week before Vid Summit, and
Right.
it's just not enough time to recuperate.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good journey as well. It is.
Yeah, 26 days of that. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
I can't
And that's
wait.
if both Eagles make it back. I don't know if we're both gonna make it back.
I can't wait for Vid Summit, to be honest. It's gonna be. I think Paul Peck was talking about coming as well. If I'm
Well, he was talking about it. Where did I meet Paul? I met Paul in. Did he go to Dallas? Vid marketing world?
not. I'm not sure. He's in the chat now. He did mention it the other week that he was going to go, but I know.
Where did I meet Paul at? I met Paul somewhere. I think, right? We had a conversation in person.
Out of our little crew, I'm going. Christina's going. Eric's going. Beanie's going. Unsure whether Doug's going. Who else is going, Christina?
I don't know. What's his name? Dan Norton.
Dan Norton's.
Dan will be there, yeah.
Dan will be there. I'm not sure whether John You Do It is going as well.
Oh yeah, he's going.
I'm sure he's going.
Paul Pex just said he's hitching there. He's hitching a ride. That will
Naked hitchhiking. By Paul Peck.
I would love to see that.
You would love to see Paul's pecs.
I'd just love to. I've got a feeling that Paul Peck's really tall.
Okay, wait. Look in the comments. Did he say if we met or not? Or am I dreaming it?
But then again, most people are tall to me.
I was gonna say you're kind of Middle Earth.
Yeah, I am kind of small, so I make up in width than what I do in height. Gear Vlogs said he's going to volunteer if anyone needs a roommate.
I need to go pee in the pond.
I don't know whether not Jeff. I don't know whether Deadle's actually sorted out the Paul's 6'2". Well, you're not far from me, mate. I'm 5'7".
I think we should all get up right now and just leave 6 chairs sitting here.
Yeah, Matt's gone. Patty's gone. Christina's gone. Dave's still here. And where are you?
I'm here.
Yeah. It's just you and me, mate. That's it. Just you and me. How have you found being in the Discord for being in our Discord? I mean, you're only pretty new to YouTube, aren't you?
Sorry?
You're pretty. How long have you been doing YouTube for? How long is your channel?
About 3 months.
3 months. So you can't be on many Discords. I think you're on the Nimmin one, aren't you? And you're on ours.
Nimmin, Tube Buddy, yours.
Ours.
And the rest are to do with the games that I play.
Do you find it like coming because we also? I mean, our Discord. We basically started our Discord because we all knew each other. Our Discord started from. It was from Vid Summit.
Yeah, I find the other ones I don't know. I don't know a soul, and a lot of the time you just kind of get ignored, you know.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is it like that? Because I've been in the Nimmin one since the day the Nimmin one opened. So it was kind of like that was kind of created, and we all kind of jumped in there, and then say Vid Summit happened last year, and then we opened this one, which I mean, there's not. We've kind of kept ours low key, really low key. There's not many in ours at all, is there? But
even the Nimmin one, to some extent, a lot of the time, you know, a lot of the time you'll leave a comment and you know you'll ask for advice, and it can sit there for days before anyone answers it. Whereas yourself and the other folk in the chaos Discord, they're usually quite quick to answer it.
I think it's just because there's
usually someone there.
I think it's because there's less people in there, to be honest. I mean, what have we got? 27.
I don't think anybody knows the answers to maybe your question.
The one thing about ours, I think most people know the answers to most questions, though, don't they? Because you look at the people that are in this Discord. I mean, you got Jeff, Car Galaxy.
You're the only Discord I pay attention to. I don't pay attention. I'm in like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I'll admit. I mean, I pay attention to ours. Nick's I go in now and again, and I just mainly.
I may just pop into Nick's and look around and read a few things, but I don't. It doesn't message me. It doesn't notify me. You're the only one that notifies.
Yeah, Dusty's. I go on to Dusty's quite a lot as well. Dusty Porters. But that's only because I'm admin on there, and you just check on.
Well, I mean, case in point, I'm looking at Discord just now, and there's about 5 or 6 chats going off in different Discords, but I'm only actually reading one of them, and that's the Chaos one. That's the Creator family.
Do you think I think it's because it's a small community. I mean, ours is what I was just trying to look down. We've got 29, 39, 40. There's 41 people in our Discord, which I think is out of them 41.
All, check out my video. Oh, look, I posted a video. Oh, fuck off.
Fuck all that.
Yeah, but I think that's the when you get into a Discord with older, more mature, like people who have been doing YouTube for a while, they don't necessarily need to shill the shit on you. Because
Matt, your Discord has a bunch of people, and they're not like, check out my video, check it out. I mean, you have that one section that's like called blatant self-promotion, but there's not like, hey, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, not the Nimmin one, but there's other ones that I've got
like
at the moment, and I had to
yeah, you did.
It was non-stop. You know, seriously, I had to turn it off the Discord because it was just non-stop. Check out my video.
Nick's was a bit like that when he first opened his, and then it kind of settled down. But I think the one of the main problems with Nick's was because there was so many kids coming in there, and they all thought that Discord was a direct telephone line to Nick Nimmin. A lot, and they still do. They still come in now, and yeah, it's like, can I talk to Nick? It's like, well, Nick's not here. Well, where's Nick? It's like,
can I take a message?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, me and Hybrid, me and Mike, we had some kid wound up one night. We had him wound that I convinced this kid that Mike was Nick Nimmin, but he had to go under a different name, because if he came online as Nick Nimmin, he would be inundated with people. And we wound him up for a good hour. And then Justin came in, 30-day reviews, and he was like, I expected more from the moderators.
Someone said, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. The dad.
Right, yes.
Not mad.
It was just like, for fuck's sake, you've just killed all the fun. Me and Mike was just 2. I was in work. And it was this kid was just like, oh my God, is this Nick? Is it really Nick? I was like, yeah, what's up, mate? What's up? Mike went along with it. And it was, this poor kid was just, he didn't know what to do. He didn't even have a question to him because he was that flustered, the fact that he thought he was talking to Nick. But, yeah, I think ours just works because it's a smaller community of well-established channels.
Yeah, and it's as you said, it's a more mature audience. You've not got like loads of kids. Yeah,
because I said to Mike, I actually messaged Mike. I went, "Is Hard Knocks TV all right?" And he was like, "Yeah." He said he's like, because I thought you were obviously when you look at someone's channel, it's like it's gaming. I always think of kids. And I do, apart from Mike. So I was like, is it a kids channel? I was like, no, he's like in his 30s. I was like, okay, well, we'll add him to the Discord then. So that's how you sprung up. But say,
David, are you Hard Knocks?
That's me, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hard Knocks TV.
He's kind to me, Matt. He's nice.
Unlike me, who's mean to you.
Well, I try to be nice to everybody. I try to be nice to everybody.
You're irritating older brother. That's more like what you are. You're like,
ooh, can I be your irritating younger brother?
No, you're just like the brother that nobody likes.
Well, I mean, as I said, I try to be nice to everybody unless they've got a reason not to be.
No, David, don't do that. It's so much better just to be mean. Just be mean, crude, caustic, and then you can sit there and look at Christina as she's just like fuming over shit.
You have the reason.
I do not get on, and it is widely known. And he may well be watching this chat right now, and I couldn't give two flying fucks if he's watching it. But I do not get on with Rob from vidIQ because the man is a dick, and I've told him he's a dick.
Ooh.
I have never spoke to the guy.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Yeah. No.
I didn't catch the name.
Rob from vidIQ.
Rob from-
Oh.
Huh.
Is-
I always kind of looked at him like a nondescript person. Like,
Is he?
like a-
Is he? He's from England, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Because I remember seeing the only time I've actually seen him was on.
And the argument was the fact that he kept spamming my email address, my email box with fucking, hey, buy vidIQ boost, buy vidIQ boost, buy vidIQ boost, and I got to the stage where I was like, look, just fuck off,
You can put it in spam, you know.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Simplify your life,
Yeah.
bro.
Right. Click. Send to spam.
Right.
Bye bye.
Owen's video sends me something like
Oh,
that.
mate,
Argument because I just came out and said, look, fuck
But I
off.
still love Owen.
dude. Owen.
know,
Owen
I
video.
don't- okay.
I can have my
I don't hate the
fucking.
game.
I can have my phone turned off, and I still get fucking messages from Owen video.
I know.
How does he do it?
And then every once in a while, he actually messages me personally. Like every 2-3 months, I'll get an actual comment from him, and I'm like, wait, is this real or fake? I don't.
Right. I have never signed up for any of those mailing lists. Like,
You don't
none
sign
of
up
that
for
shit.
God forbid you join a group. That's it. You're in
Yeah.
the mailing list. Like I've
Yeah,
never
but-
signed up for them. They just end up in for some reason. Once you become friends with them, for some reason, they
Right.
put your email. For,
Guys, I get sent
If
all
it-
these spams for, and
I guess because I have it on LinkedIn. Or,
I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I just met him there. I never signed up for shit. And
me, you know.
The thing where Owen's got it niche down is that because he used to do a lot of streaming on Facebook, as soon as you join the Facebook, he has instant access to your Facebook Messenger because you join a stream,
kids and my
and then
brother
it's not even that. It's then
And he has a bot.
yeah, and it just collects email addresses, and it's just like boom, it all goes out in one foul
He has,
swoop.
many chat. Yeah.
It might be a sound guy, I don't know, but that's what annoyed me, and that's why we had a falling out. But you know,
The crazy thing is, it probably wasn't even. It's not him sending out the person.
No.
It's he'll have a bot.
a bot.
Yeah, just looking for email addresses and sending the stuff out.
It's the Obot.
Yeah, it's
yeah, I mean but that's what it was. I mean, it was kind of because it was his name. It was him that got it. It's like, look, just fuck off.
I'm not saying. I know he's British. I know he has a lot to do with VidSummit. I mean, you were there last year. Do you have to do? I'm sure they're at one
He
of the
was there.
main.
He was everywhere, but he didn't. He didn't do anything.
The one of the main
He's
sponsors.
just a face. He's just a face for vidIQ. He isn't really.
Yeah, I never interacted with him. He was around all the time.
But they are a main sponsor for VidSummit, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
They are one of the main sponsors.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, them and like 2 others.
Yeah, and TubeBuddy and.
I don't think TubeBuddy's as heavily
He wasn't a main sponsor, no.
Yeah, but they are there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, they sponsored it, of course.
right.
TubeBuddy's actually what I use.
I
They're the same, man.
I
vidIQ.
love
buddy.
I think vidIQ. There's things I like about vidIQ better, and there's there's things I like about TubeBuddy better.
Yeah.
I use them.
I like
They're all
TubeBuddy.
good in their own way, because even Morning Fame's got some pretty good things on it as well.
I fucking
honest,
hate Morning Fame.
Just out of curiosity, I went and did the year subscription to Morning Fame, and
But can I just jump in? Did you
Yeah.
do the year's subscription? But then when they changed the fucking goalposts and then asked you to then add some more money on it to get the keyword
Right.
research, then went fuck you,
Yeah.
because that's exactly what I done.
Yep.
I wouldn't
Yep.
be happy with that.
Yeah, I paid up front.
And it's a weird one because some of the value you got out of it was like it was just very, very simplified information. So part of it was really good. The keyword research was it was okay, but
I
it
don't think
like
it was okay.
dude, here's the thing. At the end of the day, I got better results out of simply using like Google Trends and fucking TubeBuddy.
Yeah, but Google Trends is what he built the whole system off of anyway.
Which is weird, Jeff, because like you could just go to Google Trends, type in your topic, do your own research, drill it out, and go, okay, this is where I'm going.
Nico had said that, and Brian G both said that in a video, that this was a simplified way to do that, so you didn't have to go to Google Analytics, and you didn't have to learn all of that crap. They were going to take all this massive amount of stuff and turn it into this nice, clean little bucket.
But do you find that it's easy? Because I didn't. I found I was putting.
It was.
I just like my whole thing was like compare your thumbnail, and I'm like, how is this even related to my content? It wasn't even related. The compare the thumbnail thing was like that wasn't even related. I'm like, this is not. To me, it just wasn't worth what they're charging for at all.
I just didn't. I didn't like the way that they done the whole subscribe for a year, and then like when it was out of the you were an early adopter, so you got in early before it went mainstream.
Because I'm new, I'm still trying to work all this out and work out, what's a good one to use and what's crap, and I'm still figuring all that out at the moment.
Stick with you,
just
buddy.
Make 150 videos. That's a lot better.
Yeah, just stick with you, buddy. And I mean,
free TubeBuddy. Don't pay for shit. Free TubeBuddy. David,
free when you don't get keyword research, right?
No, you still get a little bit of research with it. Yeah, it's just it's limited to like 10.
I've got TubeBuddy, and I've got TubeBuddy Pro. I didn't pay for it, but I've got it. But anyway,
Gotcha.
But you'll get the star.
I got it through the affiliate. That's why it's. But anyway,
gotcha.
I'm that's all I'm on. I'm on Pro, and I'll be the first person to say, and I will admit that I was talking to Andrew the other day because I've watched Christina like search videos and do videos, and I don't do none of that shit. I just do a video, and I use TubeBuddy for loading up my thumbnail. That's the only reason I don't go, and I need to go into TubeBuddy, and I need to actually learn the keyword research and like what is ranking for my ad, because I don't do any of that stuff at all.
You don't do any SEO research?
No, he does not.
Just SEM.
Dumb motherfucker. I mean, I knew you were stupid. I knew that you were missing brain cells, but I didn't realize it was this bad.
No,
yeah, but
he's brilliant, actually.
But
he's probably one of the smartest people I've ever met.
If you think about it, I'm not looking for SEO, but still putting videos out. You're doing fucking neither.
You must be doing something right,
It's just, see, with the crypto stuff, with the videos I've been doing, the top 100s, to me, it was pretty easy. It was like, what is Ethereum? What is Bitcoin? Like, because they are the first terms. If I said to you, right, go and tell me what Ripple is, the first word every single person in this chat would type in the search bar is what is Ripple?
Correct.
That's the first thing. So that was.
So I do a bunch of photography videos saying what is this, what is that.
That's like my best videos are how to buy a house.
How do I, etc. Like the questions. If you phrase your entire SEO or your anchor of the SEO around a question, dude, it will perform well, because that's how people type in a search.
Yeah. That's how I
do this, right?
Well, I've been paying attention to more of how I type in my personal.
I'm still trying to work all this out. I don't have a clue about SEO.
Well, I mean, but that's what I've learned is that if I type in something and then I rephrase that question into something, into a topic that I can use.
Yes.
Bam, I have it. I'm like, oh, well, I would type it this way. I've asked my mom and dad that don't ever get on YouTube except for watch my shit. I've asked them, and how would you phrase this question? And they'll tell me, and I'm like, well, there you go. And then I look it up on TubeBuddy, and boom, I'm hitting 62 instead of 38.
Right, exactly. Jeff, where are you geographically located at, dude?
Louisiana.
You're in Louisiana as well?
Yeah.
About 2 hours from her.
No shit, man. No shit.
Yeah, we're going to meet one day.
The two of you, absolutely, man. Do you ever make it into Florida at all?
I was in Florida 3 weeks ago.
No shit.
Orlando.
Oh, fuck, dude. God damn it. Do you come down this way often? Because that's where I'm at. I'm based out of Orlando right now.
Well, let me do this. What the hell do you do? Because I was about to ask you, like, what is you?
Fuck all. He doesn't know. He's a ghost. He's a ghost.
Yeah.
He's in sales.
I'm a sales guy.
Yeah.
That's what
we don't know what he sells, who he sells it to, or fucking nothing.
Right.
He won't tell us.
Naked pictures of
Yes,
real estate
yes.
agents?
Naked real estate. I find them. I put them on Pornhub and X videos. That's sell advertising.
I knew you were building up to that joke.
Yeah, man. Primarily construction industry related.
Okay.
But he needs someone to go down and help him with the bingo.
Well, no. Well, actually, no. It was more photography based, man. Like the reality is, like, I don't know a lot about you. I don't know what you do for a living. I don't know, like, are you a professional photographer at this point, or
10 years.
What do you do? Yeah.
But now I went through a divorce last year and I took a job.
Okay.
And I'm running the marketing division for automotive dealership.
Oh shit, dude. Okay, so that works perfectly.
Well, he came on and he saw my YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel last July 1st or June
Right.
30th last year.
Right.
And I started building that, and I built one up to like 380 subscribers, and then I crushed it and started all over with scratch with my name instead of the other name I was using. And then this guy he has been my client for 5 years, and we kind of became friends because we started going out and drinking and shit. He said, hey, why don't you build an automotive channel, since you know automotives, you know all these car clubs, you know all these people,
Right.
and my dealership will sponsor you.
Ooh.
So I said, fine. So I went on full time. I took all his marketing pictures and I do all of his website pictures and all of his
Right.
stuff like that for like 4 hours a day. And then the other 4 hours, I'm creating content for the YouTube channel and everything else.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, bro.
And then the other 4 hours of my day, of my 12, 14, 16-hour day, is I work on my page.
Gotcha. Is and just looking at your channel, a lot of it is automotive. Is that your passion with photography?
Oh, yeah. That's where I got my start.
Really?
Yeah, I started shooting for like magazines, Rat Rod magazine, Street Trucks magazine, and a bunch of other automotive magazines for a while. I was doing that, and then I got hooked up with Jeff Allen from the Car Chasers TV show.
Okay.
And he called me up, and I went up to Dallas, and I did some shoots for his companies and stuff like that. And then I started shooting all these guys selling their high, expensive $200,000 cars, hanging out with those guys, and it just kind of all balled of wax. And then after about 4 or 5 years, I was shooting SEMA, the biggest car show in Las Vegas every year, and I make the magazine for that, and I do all kind of crazy shit. And then I was shooting travel photography for GoRVing.com. And
holy shit, man, this is awesome, dude. Did you grow up like you just like photography, or did you fall into it?
No, I'm a creator.
Okay.
I like creating.
Right.
I don't give a shit what tool I use.
Gotcha.
So if I got to draw something for you today, if me and Beanie Draws want to sit down, I'll go head to head with Beanie and draw. I don't care. If you want to write a story and you need an idea, I'm an idea guy, and I will just create something.
It's idea. There's no R at the end. It's idea.
Yeah, in my world, there is.
Idea.
There's an idea there.
There's an idea there.
But if you go to Boston, they ain't got no R's. They be popping a kind of yafa kata. But no, yeah. So I just create things, and it doesn't matter what I'm using. And then about 10 years ago, I was chasing lightning. And I was like, I need a better camera. So I bought a better camera when digitals got cheaper. And within 2 years, I was shooting for magazines.
Wow, dude. What was that purchase? What was it?
What's that?
That camera.
Nikon D80.
Wow, bro. That is awesome. What do you use today?
Just bought a Sony.
Really?
Clearly. Yes.
You're
I just left Nikon.
Sony round. Full frame?
No, I went crop.
No shit, dude.
Don't need it.
I kind of agree with you. Everybody starts talking shit about full frame, and I'm like, fuck you, dude. You're not
Yeah, great. So you want to spend 4 times more money to have 8% better quality.
Right.
You're an idiot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Reddy is in the building.
Oh, shit.
I feel that way about 4K and 1080p. You got a decent 1080p and 4K, and you put them side by side. I'm like, I can't tell.
No, you can't. Unless you have the television to do it, and then you can still barely tell.
I can't tell.
Oh, and don't forget, especially if it's for YouTube content, the vast majority of people utilizing YouTube are watching on their mobile devices.
Yep.
You're not going to tell the difference between 720 and 4K on that itty bitty little monitor. Sorry.
I'm going to disagree. You might be able, but I'm a photographer and I look hard, but you can tell the difference on 720.
Well,
Okay,
there's
so
a guy who shoots at 8K and then renders it down to 4K to get it.
oh yeah.
And he's like, and they did it side by side. It was on Peter McKinnon's. I'm like, honestly, I think the other one looks better than the one that supposedly was done all this.
Well, you've seen all the guys putting out the videos now that human beings cannot see in anything higher than about 3K.
Yeah,
Correct. Exactly.
that is true.
So what the hell is the point at 8K?
Right.
It's just the
It's like being nude on a
That's what I was
thumbnail.
thinking.
Right. Exactly. No, I totally agree, man. Totally agree, dude.
My K is bigger than your K. That's all that is. All that.
I'm sorry. If your
No,
case really
my
bigger than my
K.
K, I'm pissed.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
So
What's up,
Christian
Chris?
Ready.
Hello,
Christian,
everyone. Hello, my
Christian,
friends.
what
The troll eliminator.
what has been going on with your
Spray that
channel?
troll be gone.
That is here. That is here to keep us calm.
What's
How's
been
everybody
going on?
Oh, nothing. I gave, had to give an exam tonight, or as I call it, a celebration of knowledge.
I love that.
And and then we just kind of had to roll right on into class because of the format that we're doing. It's 3 hours a night for 3 nights a week. So it's like, so the students were kind of baked, pretty early on, but they seem to stay engaged, and so we were talking about orbits and gravity and things like that, and we got to talking about escape velocity. So of course I had to use that original comment from Truth Matters from the other day. I said, okay guys, what's wrong with this comment?
Opportunity.
Well, isn't it great that you can use your YouTube channel in your class discussions?
It's a teachable moment, man. I'm telling
It
you,
is.
it's like, yeah, cool. I said, okay, guys, listen, this neckbeard over here, put this comment up on my channel. What's wrong with it? And I'll spare you all the gory details, but it's just kind of nice to be able to have that as like a, it's like a nice little thing to have in the back pocket.
So I did see you made a comment somewhere a couple of weeks ago. I know I haven't been into it as much as I used to be, but I saw you made a comment that your students are actually starting to subscribe to your channel.
That is the scariest thing, because actually I made the channel because of my students and they didn't watch it. But now students are watching it. It's like,
So
cool.
why isn't it a pass-fail thing? If you're not subscribed,
Nope.
Exactly. Right. If you want to be in a position to do well in this class, subscribe and ring that notification bell, and you won't miss out on any new videos.
subscribe now. Just if you need that 1 point later, you better have subscribed now.
Exactly. You never know. Every little bit helps.
Do you think they're subscribing now because you've gone over like 20K? Do you think it's like at first it was like, oh, I don't want to subscribe to Mr. Reddy's channel because he's only new to YouTube, but then all of a sudden, I mean, I'm not having to dig. All of a sudden, it's like, wow, he's at 20K. It's like, he's pretty cool because you know how kids think. You know what I mean? It's not like
Come on, it's gotta be a cool factor to them. It's gotta really be a cool factor to your students. Now that like, oh my God, that's my professor, and then they're trying to show. I mean, he's got 20,000 subscribers. I think it's really gonna snowball like hell.
Well, it snowballs every day.
Yeah, I know.
What are you talking about? It's been an avalanche ever, like he started blowing up, and it's been.
It's only been about what 8-9 weeks since it started to really blow.
No, it's been a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Right
a little bit longer.
Yeah.
It was in December. It started the trade.
Yeah, that's.
I thought it was like February, March.
Well, I hit.
Way to pay attention, Jeff.
Okay, I don't. I'm sorry.
I hit 1,000 somewhere around the end of November. So yeah, it's. You're right. It kind of did surge. It surged, and it's weird how it like just sort of like occasionally happens. But anyway, great to see you guys.
Yeah, I want to ask you. I've been wanting to ask you. So when you talk about your celebration, what is it? What do you call it?
Celebration of knowledge.
The celebration of knowledge. You tell the kids it's time for your celebration of knowledge, and you hand out the tests.
Yeah. I mean, I tell them ahead of time. I mean, it says in the syllabus. I have the word exam crossed out with celebration of knowledge, and
I love that. I think that's like something my brother would say. I love that.
Make it a T-shirt. Make it a T-shirt.
My brother's husband. I'm gonna tell.
Great idea.
Yeah.
good idea.
And then give out a couple to your class. You know, just give out a couple T-shirts to your class.
I survived Professor Reddy's celebrations of knowledge.
Yeah, and it says celebration of knowledge on the back.
I mean, you were asking about marketing. That is free merch. That's great marketing.
And it's such a clever way of is marketing a test as being cool.
Now, there may be ethics involved with that one, Christian, if you're doing that with your students. So you'll have to.
There are, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, I tell my students, subscribe if you wish. Buy, I'm not going to prevent you from buying anything, but don't tell me about it until after the semester.
Correct, absolutely. Because you
don't walk in wearing Launchpad merch or stuff like that.
So after final exams, can you toss out a couple shirts?
Why can't they buy your stuff?
Because he doesn't. Then it might show bias that because
a conflict of interest.
Put it this way: if I had like an inventory of shirts, like if I had like a box of shirts, like one for each kid, I could say, here, oh, you handed in your final, here's your shirt. In other words, there's nothing you can do to influence, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
right.
the final outcome's
have
done.
A great summer. Here's a shirt. I guess I could do that because I mean, like,
dude, that would cost you thousands. That would cost you.
It'd be very expensive.
Yeah.
If I was to do something like that, I would just get somebody local to do it, because they would do it for so much cheaper, and you could just.
Then you might be to do it for $150-$200.
Yeah.
Right, like an iron-on type.
Well, how many students do you have?
What's that?
How many students do you have in a class?
All of them.
It depends on it just depends on the semester. So, for example, like I'm teaching a summer session, so it's only 25 students. But then in the fall, I'll have 80, between the two classes.
Right. So it does jump up that much.
Dude.
Yeah.
I used to take summer classes because the classes were small. So every single summer I signed up for summer classes. They were always better for me. I was actually finished high school by the 11th grade because I always took summer classes.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. I never thought to go to summer school.
They were easier for me because they were smaller and the teachers were like more relaxed and not so tense,
Yeah, it's a lot less formal and of course I wear this, I wear this during the regular semester anyway, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's I try to keep it fun. As far as giving out shirts and stuff like that, I tell you what I do at the end of the fall semester on the final exam, I have a plate of Oreos. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like, here, have a cookie. Here, wait, before you take a test. Here, come here. Have a cookie.
Get some sugar in you.
Yeah.
Have a cookie. Take some cookies with you to your desk. Okay, go.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Right, fuck the kids. What's been going on with the why have you been spending so much time arguing with these bastards on your channel?
I love it.
Pardon?
Genius.
Engagement.
Yeah, but you are at the stage now with your channel. It's over 20k. You technically don't need to fucking answer any of these retarded fuckwits. Or
You're right. 100K.
Yeah, but it's not there. It's I don't think it is. I think I would say test it. I would say from today I'd give it 1 month and I'd just go, right, I'm not doing any comments. I'm not replying to any comments in a month. Yeah, go through and maybe like them or give them a heart, but don't reply to any comments. And I bet you that has no effect on your channel.
Well, I hear what you're saying. Part of it is like I do want to build a community. Like I've got like people who regularly comment on it, and they are engaging, and I don't want them to feel that I'm blowing them off, or you know what I mean. So I try to What's that?
Well said, Chris.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to create a community, and so I don't want to do that. But what I will do, I have to admit, I kind of went into a little bit of a counter troll on this guy, and for those of you who don't know the story, some dude, like this neckbeard I talked about, gets on some comment, and I reply, and I reply in good faith. Every single time I'm replying, I'm replying in good faith. At least that's how it seems on screen. Like I'm not cussing him out or putting him down or anything like that, And so I'm trying to answer his questions, but I also kind of realized, okay, this guy, he's not going to change his mind, but I did notice like a spike in views and traffic and subscriptions, and I got a lot of subscribers ever since he started going down this thing. So I decided, well, let me just see how long I can keep this conversation going. And I was effectively counter-trolling. Well, finally I said, listen, I need to level with you. Ever since you started commenting, I've been replying because it gets you to reply. That in turn has served up this video to far more people. I've now added 16,000 minutes of watch time to this video. I've gained however number of subscribers I gained, and I just quoted these stats, and I said, and it's really thanks to you and your relentless commenting. So listen, if you want to stop commenting, to like throttle back my engagement, that's fine, I understand. But if you want to keep commenting, this will just keep pushing this video through the roof. Yeah. Either way, I win. And I just wanted you to know that I've won here.
He did have a major problem, didn't he?
Huh? But he still commented after that.
He kept going. Yeah. And I was like,
because even Christine commented on it, and I had a go, and it was just like he just will not. He was like a dog with a bone, and he was not letting go.
Troll.
Yeah.
He's probably hoping I would block him, because that's when he can go back on 4chan and say, I got blocked. Yeah, this is how I did it. And screen caps, the trolling.
Is it like a weird gang thing? Like, I gotta go punch a guy in the face. Well, I gotta get blocked or I don't count.
Uh-huh. That's
actually.
Yeah, he was just relentless.
Some of them like a badge of honor to these people.
But he wasn't actually overly. I mean, because I commented to him, I said, you're talking out of your anus. You need to go and crawl back under the stone where you come from. Blah blah blah. And he was like, he come back with like it wasn't. I was expecting him to come back full on with like, go fuck yourself. Yeah, like really. And he was like, yeah, well, this is what this. Oh, what did he? I can't remember what he put, but it was like.
It wasn't rude.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't rude.
No, he's tapped out.
Yeah.
I don't think he's coming back.
I told him I had better things to do than worry about what NASA thinks.
I like that. I thought that was awesome.
I remember seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just. I don't know. I mean, he was a clever-ish troll. That's what I can say. Just because
you're making me want to be a troll.
He knows you. I'm saying clever, where clever is in the realms of he didn't lose his rag, he didn't bite, he wasn't. Dude, you couldn't. He had his opinion and he had his thoughts, and he was sticking to his guns, no matter who.
Yeah, that's true.
Who came in and who called him an arsehole and an idiot, and just if your opinions and views are so good, where's your fucking channel?
Determined that he was.
Yeah, yeah, it was just like, oh my god. And then we were sitting there last night, we were chatting, and it was like, why is any of us wasting time on this idiot? Because he's just sitting there in the basement of his mum's bedsit with a gang of tissues, an old 80s laptop, knocking it off and commenting on people's videos. Yeah, probably watching Naked Real Estate.
There's a lot of people who've been hate watching computer.
It's just
there's a bunch of people who are hate watching my videos. I'm sure he belongs to some sort of little troll community because all these other trolls start coming on. And finally I decided, okay, listen, what do I want my community to be? Do I really want it to be this sort of thing? No, I do not. Forget it. No. So I just loaded up my blocked words list, and a ton of comments are immediately getting held for review. And those that get through that are impolite, now I just remove them. Mm-hmm. I don't want people coming on my videos and seeing these comments and thinking, ooh, I don't want to say anything, I'm going to get lynched by these trolls,
Yeah. Well, I have that wood wall one, and Eddie had this thing where he's like, you have to fill up all the holes. And like, you wouldn't believe how many comments I'm like, they said, oh, I bet her husband wants to fill her hole. Like, so many. I always have to remove them. It's about a wood wall, it's an accent wall. For God's sake.
Yeah, but is it a hard wood wall?
Yes, it's very hard. Wood.
Oh, we're going
Thick.
back to that
Thick.
conversation.
The look on your face was just now when you look back.
See, Christian's got hardwood as well behind him. I mean, I always worry about a man that's got hardwood behind him, no, Christian.
I am not at my office, or I would have hardwood behind me too.
But no, you are attracting some of the. I mean, I think every single week in the Discord, it's a Christian Ready crazy post.
I like when Paul Peck puts his. His are good too.
Oh yeah,
He's got-
Paul's
He's
are good.
got good troll comments. I like his.
I love it when Paul posts one saying like, "You don't even know what you're fucking doing." It's like, well, clearly he fucking does. He knows exactly what he's doing. You know what I mean? If there's anyone out there that knows what they're doing with drywall and plastering, it's this guy here. It winds me up, the audacity that these people have got to comment on other people's videos, telling them like you're talking shit or you don't know what you're saying, or I mean, your video. I mean, I'd be too frightened to leave a bad comment on one of your videos because it's like this guy's he's overeducated above me. I don't even know what he's talking about.
But it's always there's always the same characteristics of a troll. They either have like little to no subscribers. They absolutely make no content whatsoever. They never make any videos. If they have videos, they're usually 8 to 10 years old, and it's like of a fucking cricket jumping over a blade of grass or some shit like that. I mean, they never. I mean, it's the anatomy of a troll. They're usually not a real human being. And there's probably some stay-at-home mom that hates her life, and she's like trying. This is how it makes her feel good and empowered, you know.
But yeah,
well, maybe I can get famous like you guys when they can have trolls. I don't have trolls.
Dude, I'm not famous. I've only got 1,200 subscribers, and it was pointed out to me on Twitter as well by another.
I only had the one, and
he had a Twitter troll.
Yeah, I put a because Nick done that. He done the whole, we're going to rip your channels on Saturday, and I didn't even sign up for it. I just sent a super chat. It was a comment I made, so he pulled me up, and I'm not asked. It doesn't bother me. And he went, "Oh, you've got YouTube certified in the corner. That's related to crypto," and I was like, "Okay." But whatever. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, do you know what? You kind of right there. It isn't related to cryptocurrency at all. Yeah, okay, I might be YouTube certified. I might have sat the boring ass tests. Me and Christy had both done them together, and we was like, whatever. But it doesn't relate to my channel, so just take it off. So instead of taking it off, I took the YouTube logo off and I replaced it with Niminati. So it now says Niminati certified. So I just took a picture of it, put it on Twitter, and I said, after watching the roast, it was quite clear that, we're all still learning, and I've changed it. And then Uber girl Paula come in, who me and her had previously in the week been talking about crypto because she's now a crypto chick. And she buys all the stuff on Coinbase, which is 5 or 10 different currencies, and you can buy them. That's it. And I was going on about one called Binance, who were like the biggest crypto exchange in the world. And we sort of, not a bit of an argument, but she was like, "Oh no, you don't want to go with Binance. They've been hacked and it's scams, blah 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 blah." So then she commented on the Twitter link with my picture. She was like, "Yeah, clearly do have a lot to learn or something." So I just commented back saying, well, I think I'm doing quite well. 16 months later, I've got 1,200 subscribers. My channel looks great. We're all still learning. And then she come back with the arse. Oh yeah, it was like, well, you clearly don't know nothing. Your information's shit, basically. And 1,200 subscribers on a crypto channel in 12 months is shit.
That's what she said. She goes, well, you've been on there for 16. There's other channels that have done better, so clearly you have a lot more to learn about crypto. I was like, where did that come from?
God, you are shit.
Yeah.
And so Neil just said back, it was like, okay. And then she says, and to compare your channel against something I do, which is 2 totally different genres, is not even fair. Like, it's not even close. And I was like, wait a minute, when did he compare?
It wasn't even comparing.
Like, read a thread.
What's the channel about? The one doing the comparing.
Yeah.
She did the comparing. She was Uber Girl LA or some crap like that.
Right.
And I was like, why did she go there? You know, so he responds like, why did you even go there? And she just blocked him and erased him and deleted them.
Yeah.
I'm like, she started it and she blocked him.
Well,
And he wasn't even rude.
I-
He never
I
got
actually-
a chance to be rude.
I couldn't.
I just woke up and saw the tweet that Neil made, and I'm just like, one, I don't think you've ever actually told anyone what they should or shouldn't do. You just gone, this is some information, take of it what you will, and look into it yourself.
Yeah, I've never once said I know what I'm talking about. You know, but it was just because the thing that pissed me off more than anything, because I seen the post and I was like, you cheeky bitch. So I made this big long reply. I was like, well, first off, I wasn't comparing my channels because we're clearly not alike. And by the way, what was it? What did I put? I said, for your information, your wise words of wisdom are basically, they mean fuck all and fuck off, you salty bitch. But she'd already pre-blocked me, so I couldn't even reply with a shitty message.
She tried to reply, it was done. I'm like, you never even got a chance to get shitty with them.
No.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But that's why. That's why. It's like, but I'll block him before he can even retaliate.
But with blocking me, it retracted all her tweets to me anyway, so I was like, oh, whatever. Just carry on with your little, get back in your taxi and go blow someone off for a $5. I hope she's watching. Your fucking channel's shit. And if you want crypto advice,
That's how you're right.
yeah, oh man, it's terrible.
Yeah, that we're not even. I don't even want to get into that whole roast. That was insane.
Oh, is this Ouija that you told me about earlier?
The Glasgow one, yeah, she's from she's from Glasgow, and we all kind of yeah. Ned, as I know people in Scotland commonly call him, which is non-educated delinquent.
Oh, wow.
So, Mr. Bean.
So people from Louisiana.
Yeah, I only just woke up.
Hey.
Morning, Beanie. How you doing?
Not too bad. I wasn't sure if this was still going, so I'm like, 12 o'clock. Oh, okay. Let's just check see if Chaos is still even going.
Oh, dude, we had the biggest nightmare getting the stream going. Yeah, it took us how long did it take us? 30, 40 minutes?
Oh, so like that Roberto stream with two buddy.
By the way, I gotta say thank you to Beanie for your help in how to get the t-shirt design figured out, and thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Ah, no problem.
Public shout out to Daryl Bean.
Oh, so did you design the t-shirt that I went and bought fucking 3 of today?
No, I was just giving him some. Because he was having this problem with it, like a square thing, and basically the issue was that he had it set up, but he had too many layers showing.
Ah, right.
Beanie, you got anything good on that television, or is it something we should be aware of?
Looks like the news.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because sometimes that could be something wrong.
Demonetized
and let's face it, with Beanie, you never know what could be on that TV.
No, I generally do know what's on that television. That's why I wanted him to look first.
I don't watch that kind of content on that TV. I watch that kind of content on the screens behind you.
Hi, I'm the plumber. And I've come to fix your pipes. And I've got just the tool for the job.
What are you referring to?
All right, dudes, I'm jumping out of here. It's late.
Sorry.
Yeah, I gotta get going too, but
Sorry
for that. Just the right time.
Hey Christian, before you go, you might get a kick out of this. So my dad he's about to turn 74.
what was that? Say again, please.
My dad's about to turn 74.
Oh, okay. Hey, cool.
Congratulations.
And he actually started college today.
Huh, how about that?
That's awesome. It's never
Mad
too late,
respect
man.
to your
Never
pop.
too late.
That's fantastic.
It took 6 months to get his credits from back when he was in college back in the 70s. And
Nice.
it took 6 months to get him to accept his credits. So he started as a junior today.
What's he doing?
Nice.
Outstanding.
He hasn't quite figured it out yet. General studies. He just wants
General
to
studies. Okay, that's cool. Just
nothing
get
wrong with
get that degree, get that paper. You know, check that. You know, that's cool, man.
So I thought it was pretty cool. I thought you'd get a kick out of it.
It's nice. It's
never too late.
it's nice. It's nice to know that. I mean, I look at my mum and dad, and my mum and dad. You'd think they were, in the 20s. They're literally they are just amazing. I mean, my dad's running around like a headless chicken. He's retired now, but he's gone into. He does, because he's a time served joiner, and he was a site manager. A friend of his has got a few houses, so he goes and repairs them. He does all sorts of gardening jobs, and my mum. I mean, my mum's she's back to normal now. She's just running around, going to the gym, going shopping. Just the pair of them are just lunatics. They really are. Absolutely. I mean, Christine, you spoke to them. They're mad as fucking hatters.
But the best people are lunatics.
Oh, they are, mate. I mean, it's good. I think it's great. I look at my mum and dad and think, you know what? I hope if I ever reach your age, I am, even half the person that you are. It's just.
Well, I mean, 20 years ago, my dad would have never even, my dad couldn't even have a conversation in public 20 years ago. So, I mean, a lot has changed in the last 20 years for him, and going back to college, and then now we're doing this whole documentary on him and stuff like that. And these stories are stories he's only told me. He's never told another human being. So he's gonna share. I mean, and this dude's ready to share everything that's ever happened to him, and about Vietnam and all that. And we were sitting down. We made 4 videos because we're releasing one a week right now. The lead up to it, and he's like starting to tell stories. I'm like, whoa, Dad, wait, save that for the documentary. Don't put that out in these little teasers. But so it's wild, the stuff he's ready. He's like, you know what? I don't have that much longer on this planet. He's like, I'm gonna do it now or never.
Good on him. Good.
I mean, he's building his 37 Hudson, his car, his dream car. He's building out back, and then he's going to college, and he's going on this trip, and yeah, he's got it. And now he wants to build a canoe next. I don't know, a wooden canoe.
Why not?
Why don't you have him do naked canoe making?
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Naked auto repair.
Good luck with your series. I'm gonna head out, you guys.
Yes, I think we shall. I think we shall call it a day because I've got a ball joint on the van that needs fixing before we go away. So.
It's after 4 a.m.
Yeah, so I've got to take the van down to the garage at 9 a.m. and it's now 4 a.m. So I need to go and get me pretty little face on a pillow.
Well, it's nice to see you guys for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Good to see you, buddy.
As long as you've had a good sleep, Beanie.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
As long as you've had a good sleep. So I'm
Did
gonna.
you see my naked video?
I'm gonna say bye to the.
I saw you shared it to us.
That's right. That's right. You got a first hand look at it.
I watched it on both of my channels, so that's 2 views.
Thank you.
We can all say good night to the stream. So Mia.
Good night, stream.
Mia's in here. Kev's here. Beauty Bull's in here. So catch yous all later.
Good night,